Chris, you were second.
Fully charged. Yeah, listen. Said I'm fully charged. Freestyling, you don't know it. Throw it, explode it. From the top of the dome, I blow it like it's wind sailing through the leaves and the trees. I camouflage, fly with the bees. They can see me
Getting
in the
ready
sky.
for the Super Bowl.
Spit to the crowd, get loud, wow. My whole style since a child been millie. Slap a nigga till the dome just silly. What you want, pop, Willie pop, Jimmy what? Freestyle in the bottom of the gut, and it's so dramatic like the ocean's crashing in the form of waves. I'm a walk in the rave, and when I pop my style, you get transformed from the name to a civilized man with the mic in the hand instead of a gat. You wanna strap something else? Follow me back. Listen, yo, run it back though, run it back though. I run this race like an athlete, run this pace. MCs wanna change, get raised, the mic get laced. This is hip hop apocalypse. Your whole style is preposterous. How you gonna stop me? This is nonsense. This I roll with hectic and some monster risk. And it's like the microphone I'm kissing. Use my intuition from the dome, just chin. Leave your whole mind itching, scratching your scalp. Cold like an out when I roll flows. Niggas don't know them out that I pose with, froze with, cold with, so cold with since the school days. Who choose who's the blaze when I plays? Press play, press stop, pause, rewind, blow with the mind. Penetrate your whole spine, make you wind your waist, and I'm finding a place, my whole style. This is hip hop apocalypse. Your whole style is preposterous. How you gonna stop me? This is nonsense. This I roll with hectic and some monster risk. Dudes that be on the rap scene, from the Paco to Hackney, whatever you call it, slang the man. I walk with a little twang in my hand. With a bop and my sword and my glistening from the back when I style of the rap. This is hip hop apocalypse. Your whole style is preposterous. When I flip flows acrobatically like some gymnasts, get panicky, and my whole style is just anarchy. From the court of the keys, my reward is to please. Whatever the keys say, I do say, he say. Wanna talk about the he say, she say. I'm I double. To get in trouble, I bubble with the crowd to the war start to rumble, and my whole style throwing it hard.
Well, 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 if it isn't Mr. Super in the house.
This is hip hop apocalypse. Make my people rejoice, it's oi, till I'm pushing a Roy's roast, get roast, be the host with the most. Your whole face is toast in the force of my heat, and you're forced to retreat. Get defeat when the force of defeat. 1,000 man's marching from the force of my heat, from the chest. Yes, rest to impress, and I'm from the double S, blessed to your S when I'm don't know breast with the best, and I'm dirty G low marksman and Emma, J Vaughn and even Carnage, even though we gone with the styles that nobody.
Oh yeah!
The truth through the eyes of youth, and you're all watching and listening. Yo.
Let's get ready to rumble!
What's going on, everybody? How we doing on this Friday, Super Bowl Saturday, everybody? How we doing? How's it going, Super? Welcome in, Super, Chris, Nick, anybody else that's in here at the moment. You guys are in for a treat today. We have the Season 2 Super Bowl. It took a lot of work to put this league back together. Shout out to Warfare. Shout out to Stag. Shout out to everybody else that was very patient in getting this league pieced back together after EA tried to ruin us. We said we wouldn't give up, and now we're back. Season 2 coming to a close, moving into Season 3. Season 2 closes today. Jason Kelce is in today. Yeah, Jason Kelce could win 2 Super Bowls this weekend, Super. Kelce possibly could be a 3-time Super Bowl after tonight, or after tomorrow night. But, so we got the Super Bowl tonight. We got Justin Rose taking on 2 Super in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Could win 2 or maybe none. Could go 2 for 2, 1 for 2. Who knows? Maybe he loses tonight, wins tomorrow, or vice versa. Wins tonight, loses it tomorrow. We don't know. We don't know. How's it going, Super? Justin. What's up, Justin? How are you? Welcome in. The Justin Rose leading the Detroit Lions to the Super Bowl. I don't know what's more unlikely, the Broncos or the Lions making the Super Bowl at this point. However, they're here. They're here now. A little shouty shout. I don't think, there it goes. Give you a little shout out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna quickly go over the yearly awards. We're gonna quickly go over yearly awards. All right. So let's go over the yearly awards. Looking first at the offensive awards. All right, so we got the offensive awards. Your NFL, DGFL. Why did Warfare may have been hacked? It was sharing like a weird Discord there, Chris. Hold the fuck on. So your MVP was Jalen Hurts. All right, so Jalen Hurts wins MVP. A total of 4,960 yards. 36 total TDs. He had 8 interceptions. Coach of the year, Mr. 2 Super in the Denver Broncos. No surprise there. You lead a team to 15-2. Probably winning player of the year. All right, or coach of the year, rather. Your offensive player of the year went to Jonathan Taylor in the AFC. He came in with 2,277 total yards when you combined rushing and receiving yards. 17 total touchdowns. He was a beast this year for the Browns. Your NFC player of the year. This one shocked me, to be honest. I felt like there had to be somebody with a better season than this. But Adam Thielen comes in with 109 catches, 1,398 receiving yards, and 12 TDs for your offensive player of the year in the NFC. Your rookie of the year went to Matt Lawrence and Jamie Quincy. Both quarterbacks having phenomenal rookie seasons. Great rookie seasons. Matt Lawrence killed it. 5,448 yards passing, 37 TDs. A little high on the interceptions. Jamie Quincy, real solid for the Packers. Your best quarterback went to Jalen Hurts in the AFC because nobody cares about Joe Burrow. And Lamar. Hey, not gonna lie, I really was a little shocked to see. Anyways, Matty Law. I was a little shocked. A little shocked when I saw that Lamar won best QB. I feel like maybe Madden combines his rushing in there. I feel like there had to be a better NFC quarterback than Lamar, but he did have 33 TDs. So I think he led the NFC with 33 TDs. Your best running back went to Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry. No shockers there. Henry was 17 touchdowns on the season. Your best wide receiver, Keenan Allen on the Dolphins. So Matty Law throwing to Keenan Allen and Robbie Anderson. Both of them led the league in receiving. Adam Thielen, your best wide receiver in the NFC. 1,000 more yards than Hurts, but that's okay. Yeah, true. But Hurts didn't have as many interceptions, Super. That's why. Hurts didn't have as many interceptions. And your best offensive lineman went to Jason Kelce and Leo Collins. So Jason Kelce and Leo Collins, your best offensive lineman. All right, now for the Hurts doesn't. And your defensive players of the year awards. So your defensive player of the year went to Aaron Donald in the AFC. 21 sacks will do that. Your defensive player in the NFC. Defensive player of the year in the NFC. This one was probably the tightest competition. You had Jalen Phillips break the record for sacks. You had Trayvon Diggs break the record for interception. And you had J.C. Jackson out there on an island just shutting it down. All right, shutting it down. So they give it the nod to Trayvon Diggs. All right, 37 tackles, 1 fumble force, 16 interceptions. I think the 3 TDs, the 3 defensive TDs is probably what got him there. Rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. All right, Christian Cleveland was a monster for the Houston Texans this season. All right, and then on the NFC, this one was a little shocking. Jamil Stovall for the Buccaneers, 13 tackles for loss, 6 sacks. I really thought Shaquille Hopkins had a chance at it. J.C. Jackson be Super Bowl MVP. Fuck ads. There's a way to stop ads there, Chris. Best defensive lineman, Aaron Donald, Jalen Phillips. No shockers there. I don't think anybody had a question about that one. The best linebacker, Micah Parsons, for obvious reasons. And then Von Miller came in with 16 sacks. You're going to see him play tonight. In the NFC, it was a tight race between Von Miller and Rashawn Gary, both on the Lions for the best linebacker. Lions linebacking core killing it this season. Best defensive back, Kenny Moore on the Jets. Nobody tell Hoosier he had a player win a Player of the Year award. Nobody tell Hoosier. But Kenny Moore is your best defensive back in the AFC. Honestly, nobody cared because there's 3 great ones in the NFC. Trayvon Diggs, J.C. Jackson, and Awuzie for the Seahawks. All 3 had phenomenal seasons. They give the nod to, obviously, to Trayvon Diggs. All right, best kicker. This one surprised me. The best kicker in the AFC kicked 5 field goals on the year, guys. Madden is broken. This man kicked 5 field goals. Did have a long of 57. Maybe he looked great in the 5 field goals. He did go 20 for 20. He hasn't missed a kick all season, but only kicked 5. They had another player start most of the year. He came in towards the end of the year. All right, Garibay for the Steelers. And then Chris Boswell for the Falcons is your best kicker. Chris Boswell, best kicker. And we back. What's up, everybody? All right. Let's get ready for this Super Bowl. Oh, mother. Just kidding. Forgot to put him on auto. Cut. That's a wrap, guys. Noob. Fucking noobs out here streaming. Jesus. Terrible streamer, man. My bad. My bad, guys. Terrible streamer, man. Let me put Justin on auto. Quick playlist. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the national anthem while I get this set back up. Thank you, Nick. Nick is the director. This is why you're the director. We're going to go ahead and get the national anthem out of the way. So go ahead and stand up. Put your hand over your chest. Take your hat off. Get ready for the national anthem. And we're back. Thank you. Please take your seats. Have a seat. Let's get ready for this game. It's over. Let's go.
Super Bowl. And this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Lions and the Broncos.
In the
All
home
that and
of
more.
the Broncos.
Coming up
Play some
next.
football. Let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the
Oh, it's so
National
pretty.
Football League is
Las
on
Vegas,
the air.
Nevada.
We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here. As it'll be the
Super
AFC
Bowl 2.
champion Denver
This is Super Bowl
Broncos
2.
taking on the
DGFL
AFC
Bowl 2.
champions, the Detroit Lions.
All right, this is going to be one hell of a game, guys. I mean, we are talking number 1 offense, number 1 defense. It's going to be wild. It's going to be very, very interesting here. Again, Broncos coming in averaging 406 yards per game. However, the Lions defense comes in only allowing 263 yards per game. The real question here is, what can Joe Burrow do? One game away from a home Super Bowl, Justin. Yeah, they were. And in that game, they were up 14-0. They were up 14-0 in that game. All right. The Lions only allow 13 points per game. The Broncos score 30 per game. So this is going to be freaking phenomenal. Let's get a prediction up. Let's get a prediction up. As always, you got 30 minutes to get your bids in. All right. I understand if you don't want to bid early, but go ahead and get your bids in. I'm about to jinx it, but Lions have 6 of 8 shutout quarters in the playoffs plus 1 drive in overtime. Hey, Justin, that Lions defense is ridiculous. Bro, I seen Marquise Goodwin, and my heart dropped. Doesn't matter. What you mean? What you mean? What you talking about? Saw Marquise Goodwin. He's out there? Just be better. But did they play the AFC champs? They're about to. Ooh, don't go fast. Ooh, I'd have been mad at myself. All right, here we go. Here we go, fellas. It's about to go down. They did, actually. They lost by 4 the first time. What'd y'all play, week 1, Justin? I think y'all played week 1 or something. It was early. It's early. It was before J.C. Jackson decided to have a season. Here we go. Boom. All right. Opening kickoff doesn't go very far. Week 5. Yeah, it was before. It was before J.C. Jackson decided to go crazy. Here comes the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, Joe Cool. What can he do in the Super Bowl? He's lost one in real life. Can he win one today? Or is he the next Jim Kelly, just losing Super Bowls back to back?
Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
Run right up the middle is open. Good Lord, what a parting of the seas there. Just parted the seas there. They send the blitz on the outside, and it's perfectly called by the Broncos to run right up the
huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time
big run to start this game? I believe that was Gus Edwards with the opening run. Gus Edwards with the opening run, despite losing his starting job on the season. Come on, guys. That Broncos, I'm giving free points away. Damn, son. Justin coming in with the big bet on the Lions. Justin went $25K on the Lions. I see you, Justin. I see you. We hated all season. Don't vote on me. Y'all been hating all season. Don't jump on this train now. Now's the time to vote, fellas. Here we go. Joe Burrow dropping back. Picked. Oh, it was picked. Oh no, he's gone. To the house. Oh snap. Isaiah Rodgers Sr. to the house. We have an opening pick 6. Ooh, boy, Justin. Would you? Oh man, Justin, I'm gonna need you to be my defensive coordinator. God damn. Out here picking off Joe Burrow on the flats. What a call. What a defensive call. Yawn. Super. Oh my God. Oh, now I see why Burrow should have been MVP. Uh-oh, Super. We've seen this before, though. We've seen, again, the Broncos were down 14-0 in the AFC Championship. They did not give up. They were down 14-0 and dominated after that. So don't get it twisted yet.
taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run.
He lost to the Browns.
Inside the
Super, he lost to the Browns. It's not important. All right, those of us out of the playoffs right now, Super, it's not important how we lost or who we lost to, okay? None of that matters.
They come up 1st and 10.
None of it matters now, Super.
After the pick,
Joe Burrow dropping back.
again.
Overthrows his receiver. Joe Burrow looks shook right now.
An incomplete pass on
The pick
first
six
down.
was
That
not
leads to
in
a
his
2nd and
play.
10.
He
There's
looks
Burrow, set up
frazzled.
to throw it. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, you need to stop worrying about those of us out of the playoffs. You worried about who made the Pro Bowl, who got shafted in their Player of the Year stuff.
And he'll be taken down.
What you need to worry about is what Joe Burrow's doing tonight.
In search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up
MVP don't matter.
yards.
Don't matter for Joe Burrow. He's in the Super Bowl. An overthrow, yep. Yup.
And that speed
Yeah,
can
that-
work for him so many different ways.
All right, Justin put
Sometimes he just
25K
takes
out
off
there,
and goes,
dangled the
just runs past
25K
people.
carrot.
Sometimes you get people to back off so far
He can
that
still
you
name a
catch
first
everything
rounder, which is
underneath.
rather impressive,
Still,
actually,
at
Justin.
some
The fact
point
that
in
you
the
can
game,
bid
you have
25K
to
and
make
still
some
name a first
contested
rounder is
catches, right?
impressive.
Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football.
Oh, J.C. Jackson making a play. I like Paris Campbell. Oh, he's so underrated. He plays really great in this too. Justin, he plays really great. It helps that Burrow's throwing in passes, but yeah, every time we see this Broncos team play, Paris Campbell's making plays. Won big bets last 3 games. Oh, that's right. Nice. That is right. Yeah, I know y'all cleaned up on Tony. Tony lost some big bets. Tony lost big bets recently.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry of the
Run.
game for Hassan
Oh,
Haskins.
nothing going there. I thought the open was middle for a second. Hassan Haskins just could not find a spot to run. He could not find. Corey, info on joining. Just go to the Discord. All right. How's it going, Corey? Welcome, man.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
You can go to that Discord right there. We usually ask people to stick around for a little bit before they join, just to make sure this is something they're into. This is a viewer-run sim league. So, oh, he's hit while he throws. Ball's in the air. Boy, that is a dangerous throw. There you go. We'd love for you to join the league. But first, we'd like you to stick around for a few streams, just see if the league's right for you. This isn't your normal Madden league, right? You haven't been watching forever. Damn, okay, Corey. All right, Corey, you're just speaking up for the first time. I like it, Corey. Yeah, this is the DGFL. It's the viewer run sim league. So you run the team like a GM. Now's a good time to join, to be honest with you, Corey. We're getting ready to hit the off season, so let me know. Since last year, week 16, very nice. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, Corey, just get into the Discord, hit me up in the Discord, and we get you in. Well, I'll get you on a team. Corey, do you have a PS5 by chance? If not a big deal. You can still run a team. That's the beauty of the league. You don't need a PS5 to run a team. Yeah, send me a message in Discord. I'll get you in the league, Corey.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking
Nope, it's not an issue at all, Corey. Not an issue at all. That's the beauty of the way that we're running this league, is I can run the team. Like, you just let me know what changes you want to make in your team. I make them for you. You still run the team. You're just a GM. So I can make all the changes for your team. I'll get you set up, man. I will get you set up. Corey, do you have a favorite team? These are the current users in the league. It's a little hard to read, I know. But, yeah, man, I will get you in. Just hit me up in Discord. I will get you in there, Corey. We're about to hit the offseason, so now is actually a great time. Niners are taken. The Niners are taken, so you're going to have to pick a different team.
First down, Prescott. There's Chris Olave.
They are, I believe, our States runs the Niners, if I remember correctly. Yeah, our States is running the 49ers. So they are controlled. But there's some good teams out there. You can go to that site right there if you want to see the teams. So those are the users listed above, and then you go to that site and see the other teams that are CPU controlled, then you can take those. If you're looking for a team, I recommend like the Cardinals. The Cardinals are stacked. So I would recommend the Cardinals personally. I think that's a really good team, although I'd prefer you go to the AFC where I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, man. No problem, man. Keep it up. Corey, stick around, man. Get some bids in. Name a first rounder. You've been here for a little while. You can probably name a first rounder. Usually, if you've been here for a season, you'll be able to name a first rounder. Oh, second down and 3. James Robinson not breaking tackles. Playoff James is broken. Justin, all season he looked great breaking tackles. He hit the playoffs, he can't break a tackle. Oh, good throw, Dak. I don't think he was touched. I could be wrong, but I saw him go down, but he didn't look like he was touched. I believe he could have kept running. Oh, Corey. Boy, let me tell you what. What was the final? Didn't get to finish watching? You should go back. I think Nick has a clip of it somewhere. It's so bad. Ah, Corey. Corey breaking my heart here. So did I, Corey. So did I. No, we lost in overtime. So that game, we kicked a field goal to take the lead, 16 seconds left. Baker got a bailout Hail Mary pass interference call. They kick the field goal, tie it. We get the ball to start in overtime. Kadarius Toney fumbles. Awuzie takes it back for a touchdown. Ball game. I'm out. Seahawks move on to conference championship, lose to the Lions. I was heartbroken, man. I've never been closer to literally crying on screen. It was bad. Yep. It was the worst. Looking skinny as fuck. Number 50. Prescott. Ugh. Just misses the 3rd and 9 throw. I think he'd have been short of the first down anyway. It doesn't always happen, but it definitely happened to me. It happens more than it should, but it definitely happened to me. You know what made it worse? Here's what killed me, Corey, is the Seahawks and the Lions. That game went to overtime. But before overtime, Baker had a chance to throw a Hail Mary, get that same call for the game-winning field goal. They didn't even attempt it. They just kneeled on it. I was like, are you shitting me? I was so mad. 10-3 Lions.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Dak just missed the outside throw to the sideline. I don't think they would have gotten the first down even if he caught it, but it would have definitely been 4th and 1, 4th and really short. They end up settling for the 3. Makes it a 7-point game, which, again, this Broncos team, you want to try to stay out in front of them because Joe Burrow has the ability to put points on the board with a quickness. That one's short. Hey, no problem, Corey. Yeah, hit me up tomorrow, man. I mean, obviously I'll be watching the Super Bowl, but I'll be around. I'll get you set up tomorrow, Corey. Not a problem, my guy. Joe Burrow. Super, you better hope he doesn't throw dots. You better hope he throws dimes. I prefer dimes over dots. Dots to me are overthrows. Damn overthrows. That's a dot. That's a dot. Not a problem, Corey. Not a problem at all, my guy.
And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl.
Hey, he throws the ball so quick. I beat you too slow, Nick. You were too slow this time. Oh, Akeem Hicks going down.
Yes, a timeout here, so it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Call him Ace.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Oh, he's limping off. Now, we saw J.C. Jackson come back from a similar injury last game, so wouldn't be overly concerned, but that's not a good look.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
So quick. Quinnen Williams. I think Quinnen Williams does not. Did you delete the nightmare clip part 2? I don't think so. No, I didn't, Nick.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle.
If Curry's my backup right end or just DT? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But part 2 isn't there. I didn't delete it. I definitely didn't delete it.
Be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Justin, the thing for me is, like, I feel like Quinnen Williams is completely forgotten about in your like, people forget that you have Quinnen. Oh! Paris Campbell! No way! What a throw! Bro. Joe Burrow, that is one of the best throws you're ever going to see in Madden. Are you kidding me? Just send it.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium.
Yo, he yeets that thing.
Yeah, and that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. Extra point right down.
JC back pedal too long. Paris Campbell showing up. Well, oh man, somebody help me out. Who was the? Was it Jamal Lewis? No. There was a Ravens wide receiver just out of nowhere won a MVP, Super Bowl MVP one year. Leroy is really, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I'll turn it down a little bit. We'll adjust that one down a little bit more.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kicks away.
I mean, it's meant to be loud, but maybe not that loud.
This will be
He said Leroy is really loud. No more sound, please.
Going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Sounds are coming, Super. Sounds are coming. We're incorporated.
For their second overall drive. And last time able to
Joe Burrow ties it up 10-10 with one of the greatest throws I've seen in this game. That throw was impressive.
Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
Dak doing Dak things. Got to make sure you're. Oh wait, $20 million a year. Hey, that's about what they're paying JC. JC got burned.
Throwing again on second down.
Yo, Dak loves a short throw.
His second catch.
You know what? I think next time I'm preparing to play the Lions, I am 100% just stop the short throw. I don't care where he throws it after that. Just stop the short throw. Hi, baby.
The robot Pokemon is so jealous.
Ooh, got one. Very good.
Throwing. Prescott.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, he fumbles.
The ball's out.
I'm not sure that's a catch. Madden's too stupid to figure out the rules, but he does not make a football move. If you look at NFL, this is not called a catch. Watch. Catches it, one, doesn't make a second step. Great punch out. Great play by the defense. In the NFL, not a catch. Madden, but it's a Madden catch. Yeah. NFL, not a catch.
And there's your end result right there.
Tucked it, tried to. No, he didn't. He didn't even get a second step. He took one step, got held up, they punched it out immediately. NFL, not a catch. Madden, it's a catch and a fumble.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Here's Burrow.
Oh, I thought it was getting picked. I thought it was getting picked. Joe Burrow, X-factored up with the quickness too.
Burrow on third down.
Oh, we didn't see him coming. Von Miller. You know him. Von Miller back in the Super Bowl.
With a big-time sack on third down, it's a loss.
Apparently, if you want to make a Super Bowl, just put Von Miller on your team. What X-Factor? Justin, didn't that happen with Derrick Henry, right? That's how Derrick Henry went. An elite O-line. That's how it went with Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry finally got X-factored up last game, and then immediately they went after him. They forced a punt. What a great defensive stop. Great defensive play by the Lions. Yeah, he had it for, it was on the play. He didn't even have it technically for a play. As soon as he got it, he lost it. Didn't even have it for a full play. All right, here comes Dak Prescott. Check down Dak.
They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Good blocking despite the, oh boy. Man, the throws are scary by Dak. Like, he throws it. It's just that there's not a lot of zip. Justin, my issue with Dak is, like, when he throws it, uh-oh, J.K. Dobbins breaking one. All right, I see J.K. Could be wrong, but if anybody's looking for a running back, my guess would be James Robinson on the block. If you're looking for a running back, pretty sure James Robinson on the block. J.K. Dobbins looks incredible every time we see him. Every time we see him, he looks better and better.
Another run here with Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I need more J names, right?
Robinson up the middle. And he'll push
You need a JJ. Justin, too bad you couldn't JJ Watt. Could have gotten JJ Watt. What's the JJ Arcega Whiteside maybe at tight end? Keep running it. Dak, it's third. You can't throw 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage and on the sideline. Great stop by Denver. They forced the punt. The punt is up. He's going to get a chance to return it. He shouldn't have. Ooh, that's dangerous. That was a dangerous kick return right there. Punt return, rather. Dangerous punt return.
Denver's offense now set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. Second down, and they go
Got 2 on your roster. Keep forgetting. Oh, you need a tight end. Antoine Winfield down with an injury.
And hold on here, because on that last run,
He said your tackles aren't better than my DEs, but okay. Well, see, here's the thing.
Get a report from Vegas after this. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 5 yards is the pickup.
Well, Justin, we'll have it all season to get her done.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Ooh, Von Miller, bro. Good Lord. Von just blowing it up. He switches sides and makes the play. Von Miller switches over to the right side of the defense and still is in there to make the play. It's a broken tackle by Gus Edwards, but Von holds him up long enough. What a play by Von Miller.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Super, it's not his. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the line. These 2 outside linebackers for the Lions. Oh, Rashawn Gary getting pressure. Oh, yeah, I love it, Justin. It's great. Almost had a pick there. Joe Burrow. These 2 not defensive ends, but great blocking on Vaughn here. That's holding. Good Lord, that was holding. And Super said no worries. He gives him the first down. Sammy Watkins getting the first down. But yeah, Von Miller makes like 3 spins and then gets held. No call. Slight bailout there. A little bit of a bailout. Hakuna Matata? I think it's Hakuna with an N, but okay. Tomato, tomato, right? Potato, potato.
A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first
Seen
down.
less, yeah. Oh, I've watched a guy lay on top of my defensive end, so no call.
George Pickens with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's literally a guessing game.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Literally a guessing game,
Justin.
Justin. All right, Joe Burrow out of the shotgun here. 4 wide receivers, 3 at the top of the screen. George Pickens is the guy that you got to keep an eye on.
First down.
Oh, he misses the throw, man. This is not what we're used to seeing out of Joe Burrow at all. Not what we're used to seeing.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Slant pass.
That Lions defense got him a little shook up. 3rd and 2, though. This is a big 3rd down. If you're the Broncos, you don't want to settle for 3 because you want to get the touchdown to keep the momentum on your side. You need a touchdown to get the momentum on your side. Bro, Paris Campbell, good Lord, he's having himself a day. Paris Campbell, what a player. He's a great second option to George Pickens in this offense. He fits in with this offense very well.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. He's going to be a yard
Big
short.
stop right there. Jesus. Bro, Rashawn Gary. Hey, how come Rashawn Gary don't play like that for me? When I have Rashawn Gary on my Bears team, he does not play like that. Already at 7 catches, 122 yards. He's ridiculous, Justin. They're going to kick the field goal, Super. I think they kick a field goal. I think it's smart. I mean, if you wanted to get the first down, if you don't get it, you definitely don't want to not come away with points. So I feel like 2 minutes before the half, I think the Lions get the ball back at half, right? Let me remind me. It's all or nothing. But they're going to kick the field goal to make sure they get points. Last thing you want to do is not kick a field goal. Don't get points here. Yeah. So the last thing you want to do is turn the ball over on 4th down, and then have the Lions go down and score and get the ball back. You don't want that to happen. You need at least 3. So if the Lions do score after half or here, it's only a 3 or it's either tied or a 4-point game. Oh, he fumbled! No! No, he fumbles. Didn't see that coming.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain.
Oh, I didn't see that coming at all. Should have kneeled it down. Should have let it bounce.
All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Oh, Justin just flipped the table. Justin just flipped his chair, threw something, I bet.
First and 10
Oh
at the
my gosh.
14-yard line. Now Burrow.
Burrow under pressure, gets the throw off. Rut-row. Rut-row. Could be a 10-point game going into halftime, Nick. Could see a 10-point game. It's a screenplay. Oh, he gets the stop. Oh, big hit, too. It's the reason we let Patty go. He fumbled a few. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you were okay with letting Pat Pete go.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
What a blessing to not have betted yet. Nick's like, what a blessing. Oh, blitz is coming. Oh, he gets it. Oh, he gets the touchdown. The blitz is in his face. Hayden Hurst coming back from injury. Y'all got to remember, Hayden Hurst had the high ankle sprain before the conference championship game. The 2-week break before the Super Bowl was huge for him. Yeah, that blitz got in there so fast, Super. But Joe Burrow just backpedals, throws it right in the face of the blitz, gets the touchdown. 10-point game. Not a good thing for the Lions. Lions do get the ball at half. They still have time to drive down and possibly score. What's up, Master Football? How are you? Yeah, the Lions could still sneak down there and score, but
the Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
Another hater.
Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard past the 21. The Lions now taking
Seahawks had 10 at half. That's true. Had 20 at half. That's true. That is true. That's a good point, Justin. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Y'all came back, but it's not the first time we've seen y'all come back. You were down 14 in the first, not at half. Been a hater since day one, Master. I like it. I like it. Yeah, you were down 14 in the first, but not at half. You'd already started your comeback.
And see if they can get some points out of it.
At 20 after OT2. That's a good point. Justin, you ain't wrong. Got to make catches, though. Got to get the catches. 3rd and 2. This is a big play for Dak Prescott. Gets it. First down. Clock is ticking, though. They only have 1 timeout left. Got to move the ball down the field. They run play action. Dak. Oh, no, Dak. Don't do that. Dak, don't be doing that. Don't do that, Dak. Which is something I'm sure Justin has said a million times this season.
Now Prescott.
He's on the run. Where's he going? Did he forget they don't have any timeouts? Oh, and they used the last timeout, bro. Dak. As a Cowboys fan, I'm not surprised Dak's making dumbass decisions with clock management, but oh, what are you doing? That's the most Dak Prescott thing I've seen. Most Dak Prescott thing I've seen. Clock is ticking down, and this man runs into a sack. Jesus.
As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl.
Halftime. All right, we're at halftime. Last few seconds to get some bids in. Broncos up by 10.
For the Lions, and they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half.
Some heartbreaking clips.
The scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Broncos,
Why don't
they
you
were
put it
much
in
more
game?
successful throwing the football than their counterparts.
Justin,
As
you ain't
you
wrong.
can see
All
the
right,
numbers
Nick.
there.
I forgive you since you shared yours too.
Thank you, and we welcome
I
everyone
forgive you
back
since you
for
shared yours.
quarter number
Just like, why
3.
even put in a game plan? We didn't even run the damn ball. It's because you're down. Oh, well, you weren't
A yard
down
or two
the whole
deep, here
time.
comes a return. And
Decent
the Lions
return
getting
there,
a
though.
couple
He
extra
makes up for
yards
the
here
fumble with
his
a
trouble
halfway
bringing
decent
it
return
into
right
the
there.
end zone as he's down at the 27. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the
Run it if you want to.
And right now, their chances of
Super's like,
hoisting
run that clock
Lombardi
out.
Trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did him a world of good.
Well, if there's ever a chance
Wow,
to
they do run it,
in
but
this
it's a
game,
holding
right?
call.
Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Now Prescott.
Oh.
Open on the left
First
side.
down at
This is
18.
Valdez-Scantling.
Dak
And able to
Prescott
get
throwing the
this
little
across
drag
the 20
routes.
before going out of bounds.
Drag routes by Dak.
On second
Ooh,
down,
that play gets shut down.
he is met quickly
J.K.
in the
Dobbins goes
backfield.
nowhere.
They go
Trayvon
full
Walker
lawn chair.
in the backfield.
1 yard is the loss. They back up
Trayvon
even
Walker's back
further
there.
to a third
All right,
and
your
15.
last chance. Put any bids in. It's about to close. Last chance for bids. It's about to close.
Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
I don't know about snub, Super, but
Here's Prescott.
oh, Dak. Oh, he gets the first down, just like he planned it.
And past the 40 before he's
It's a little
out of
scary there.
bounds. Boy,
Cole
a nice
Kmet
play there
showing
as
up.
They wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam.
Great play.
Oh, boy, it's gonna be tough
Great
to get
play
him
by
down.
Cole
There was a
Kmet.
big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Make up for that holding call. Facts.
On 1st and 10, it's
Nothing
Robinson.
happening in the run
And
game.
he's going to take this ahead for
J.K.
right around
Dobbins
3
tries to get it
yards,
going.
but
That's
no
5
more than
rushes,
that.
only 6 yards.
Second down. On 2nd and 7, Prescott toward the sideline.
Ooh.
Look at that catch.
Ooh, I
Dragging
thought he
it close.
overthrew the running
It's gonna
back.
be a first
He
down.
did
Well
not.
done.
Yeah, I thought he overthrew the running back. Turns out he did not. What a catch. I was trying to figure out where he's throwing this thing. Great catch. Great catch. Maybe. I believe it was a great catch. Chris Godwin. Not much you can do with that. He actually had pretty good coverage on that. Just a great break and just incredible catch.
In Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Here's Prescott. Looking for
Godwin starting to
again.
cook,
He's got
guys.
him once more.
Chris Godwin
And
starting to
they're
cook.
gonna work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
Where's
nice
Nico?
first down. Drive
Right?
keeps moving.
Oh my God, that'd be funny.
A first down throw for Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was
So
a
now
dangerous
2nd and
throw.
10
That was
after
a
the
dangerous throw.
incompletion on first down. To throw is Prescott.
Oh God.
Olave
Second
over
down
the
and 10.
middle.
There's tight coverage on a lot of these
Down
receivers.
the inside the 25.
I'm just a baby. Olave dropping everything. Olave's supposed to be stepping up.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Got it
Right
up
over the
and
middle.
man, it's Olave. And he's
Speaking
gonna
from
have
experience,
the
if they're
Lions
holding you up, you
first
got to
down
find a way to
as
get
they're
down.
able get the
You got to
third
find a
down
way to fall down.
conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him
Because they will
come
punch
out of
that
the
ball out.
shotgun on
I've
third
seen
and less
way
than a
too many
yard.
fumbles
Yeah, but the way
playing
the
this
NFL
game.
is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
just skinny ass
That's
up,
a nice,
Anderson.
easy rhythm throw right
Oh,
there.
watch out
And
for
he picks up the
Godwin.
first down.
Stacked down at the bottom of the screen. He's the top receiver in the stack.
The red zone now, Prescott. And
What are you doing, Dak?
nearly picked
Where were you
off.
throwing? You need to hit the weight room. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does, Super. Especially playing middle linebacker. He's
It's
fast,
second down.
but
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
all right, you got Chris Godwin in the slot now.
Prescott yet again.
Oh, the pressure's on. He just throws it
And
away.
that'll be
They
incomplete.
send the blitz and he gets
This
there. That
offense was
doesn't
on
even
the
look at
move
the
now,
mismatch.
two
No, he
straight
doesn't.
incompletions.
No, he
Now they're
doesn't.
looking at 3rd and 10.
pressure comes, he throws it away. It's actually a smart play to throw it away instead of trying to force something, but man, check down Dak. He gonna settle for 3 here. God bless. Dak Prescott settling for 3 here. Not what you want to see out of your X Factor, elite level quarterback.
Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he
Dak did throw for 4,000 yards this season, but man, 3 isn't the worst. It's not. It's not. You need the 3 to be able to tie it back up. You just need to stop them on the next possession, get the ball back, drive down. Just chip away at it. You don't need to make the same mistake I usually make where I try to get it all back in one play and have a turnover. So don't do that.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself.
Justin, defense is what carried y'all through the season, and you got to be willing to bid. You got to be willing to trust the defense, right? If defense got you this far, you got to be willing to trust your defense. It's hard to trust the defense with Joe Burrow on the other side, but you got to trust him nonetheless. We've already seen him get a pick 6 against Burrow, so anything's possible. Burrow does have a tendency to throw some interceptions. He's a risky quarterback. He's a bit of a gunslinger. Haskins with a pretty decent run right there for 4 yards.
2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow looking to pass.
Oh, they get the stop though. It's a 5-yard catch, but they do stop it before the 1st down. This looks like a run play. Gus Edwards. Haskins getting away makes me mad. Oh, it goes nowhere. Rashawn Gary. What a play. They run the fullback fake toss play. Rashawn Gary studied the tape. Rashawn Gary's been in the film room all for 2 weeks straight. He knew what was coming. What was that 2003 X run? 4th down. They're going to punt away. The Lions getting the ball. This is freaking great. What a great playoffs, guys. Season 2 had, although like we ended up here with the top 2 teams. Oh, he fumbles again. Bro, you got to get down. You got to get down. What are you? Get on the ground. They are punching the ball out. This Broncos defense, look at this. Look at him come in there and punch that ball out. He can't even see. Gotta get down.
You love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost, hold on to it.
George Pickens with a catch. Big catch by Pickens right there. They're definitely playing aggressive. Forward momentum was stopped. Where's the whip? That's a good point, Justin. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, because they held him there for quite a while. For the punt change, not the fumble, but it works. Nick, it works either way. Sling that thing. Oh my gosh. Justin, you're not wrong. No whistle there. They let him stay up, and eventually, like, that dude wasn't even the guy making the tackle. We punched it out. He came from 5-6 yards away. You don't blow the whistle. Oh. Oh, that was a quick decision by Joe Burrow. He's supposed to hand this off. He quickly reads that one and decides to throw it. Thought the DB slipping right there. L'Jarius Sneed's sleeping on the play right there. Expected it to be a run, got caught.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Yeah, this game so far being decided by the Lions special teams. Oh, Gus Edwards right up the middle. Oh, what a run. Gus Edwards playing angry. He's not happy he lost the starting job, running like he wants it back. He's out here running like he wants that starting job back. Breaking tackles, too. What a run by Gus Edwards. J.C. Jackson over pursued a little bit. See if they give it back to Gus. Nope, they go to the fullback. He gets it in there. Touchdown, Denver. We don't pay JC to tackle. That's a fact. Beep, beep. The fullback running that one in. No, it's Hassan Haskins at the fullback position. Oh, Hassan Haskins from the fullback position getting that one in there. Not who I thought we were going to see there, but bro, Bro's having a fucking spaz attack out there. Touchdown Broncos, though, and it's not looking good for the Lions. Again, this game truly being decided by the Lions special teams. We don't sign fullbacks? Fair.
And the lead is up to 14.
2 special team fumbles by the Lions is really the gap in this
And
game.
it was capped off by a touchdown run from Hassan Haskins.
27-13. The Lions aren't out of it yet.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Drag the ball across the wings back 3 feet. Yeah, I know. Justin, I feel you. I feel you. It's EA. That's how. Welcome to EA.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal.
Gonna need you to step up, buddy. You're an elite level quarterback. Gonna need you to step up.
As you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it.
Although I just noticed it looks like he dropped down to superstar. Because one of the things that Madden does, and I'm not sure if I like this or not, the week of the Super Bowl, they make dev adjustments, and then it's like as soon as the offseason starts, they make dev adjustments again. It's really dumb. I don't know if I like it. I can't stop it from happening, but I just realized that Dak's out there as a superstar, not a X Factor.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get this to
3
the
lost
42.
fumbles, hard to cover.
3 yards on that
Come
last
to
carry.
yeah,
Here's
it's hard to
2nd and
overcome
7.
the mental errors. Facts. The 3 lost fumbles is
Prescott to
yeah,
throw.
so it's that thing where
This one to
Madden makes the like dev adjustments at the Super Bowl, but then they make new like when the offseason starts, you get another set of adjustments. It's really freaking weird. So like it's misleading. So like when we start the next season, he might be back to X Factor. What's up, Super?
Prescott on 1st down. And this one taken in.
Get
by
down.
Mbappe.
Good Lord, get on the ground.
Results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second
I cannot
and
Super
short.
because it'll cancel out the VOD.
Jet sweep. Here's a
Oh
long
yeah.
way.
So some people go up, Justin. Some people go down. It changes a bunch of people based on how the season went for them. And then, like right as the offseason starts, it does it again to readjust to the numbers for the league. Because you know how like you set number of X Factors and superstars and stars for your league, it'll readjust again at the end of the season.
Remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl.
Super, if I play anything that's in a copyright song, it will delete the VOD. And like it'll block me from posting the video. So no, I cannot.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. That is.
Oh, Nick, I agree with you.
The Lions on
I agree with
3rd
you. I don't
down.
think you should have,
Hit 4
but
and
it's
7.
not something I
This
can
is
stop
3rd
it.
and 10. Prescott down.
Oh my God, Dak.
Intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn
Dak is
Lynch.
having
Broncos
a bad
take
day.
over a couple of
Dak
yards
Prescott
shy of
throws the
midfield.
pick there.
But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to.
What was he throwing to? What did he see?
Okay, take your best shot, and that time it's intercepted.
What did Dak
And we've often
Prescott
seen
see on that
teams
throw?
go to the prevent early, way too early.
Now let me
Sometimes
really
they get
talk
too
my
soft
shit.
in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
Super, I hate to break it to you, but the talking shit thing, right? You're stuck in the same thing that like Hoosier was stuck in, right? You can talk shit, but at the end of the day, let's be real, you have a top player, 2 quarterback.
And a 1st down.
It's like it's just like having Mahomes. You have the same problem that Hoosier had having Mahomes, which is why we all hate on you so much. For like you have Joe Burrow, right? So like when you have Joe Burrow, it's the same problem that he's just goated in the game. You're having a great season. I'm not gonna hate on you for having a great season, right? But when you have Joe Burrow, who's phenomenal, I don't think the wide receivers matter. Just like if you have, I think the same thing though. I think if you have Pat Mahomes, I don't think your wide receivers matter. He's going to produce with anybody. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you put together a really good team. I think you put together a great team. They get +10 overall with Burrow. No, I think you put together a great team. At the end of the day, you have a really good offensive line that blocks for Burrow. You built around Burrow. Hey, no way. Your defense played pretty well, right? But again, you built a team that facilitates with Burrow. It's great.
Burrow throw. He'll go underneath, dropping it
Like I said, I think George Pickens has the potential to be the #1 guy. He's going to continue to develop. Paris Campbell was a great player for your team. And then you put multiple wide receivers out. Like, you have multiple wide receivers. The big one was the adjustment after Washington went down, right? So I think he made a great job. It's our worst. Yeah, that's you, Justin. What are you doing? Yeah, this is easily the worst we've seen the Lions play all season. Which is, this isn't when you want that to happen. You prefer that to happen in preseason. But this is the worst we've seen the Lions play. It happens, right? Like, you just never know when your team's going to play bad. Unfortunately, it's happening in the Super Bowl. Yeah, 3 fumbles is not normal.
With you. That seems out of the question.
I'm going to tell you what, though, credit to the Broncos kicker, because he's doing, yeah, he got no control over that. Facts, Justin. But credit to the Broncos kicker, because I feel like he's doing a great job placing that ball right at the goal line. Right? When he kicks off, he knows, after that first fumble, he knows he's just got to give his players a chance. And the Broncos kicker is doing an incredible job putting the ball at the goal line, almost forcing that guy to run it out. Almost forcing, he's got to run it, right? So, great job by the Broncos kicker. Run outside, but you see how that's working. They're not running at all. And we never ran. Yeah, even when you had the lead, didn't run. What are you doing, Dak? Oh, great throw by Dak Prescott.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
He's a damn. I defended inside. Yeah, then day. Lots of throws. Dak's going to probably throw the ball 50 times.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And again, it's
oh, he's got Komet. What a play. What a, oh, Komet. He's gone. Yo, he's still got to get away from the top speed. Let's go, Cole. Cole Komet, what a play.
Good for 37 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think
did
we
throw
can
mid?
put this
Yeah.
one in our top 5.
Yeah, Justin won't defend deep ball. You saw how that worked, though. Paris Campbell didn't care.
Shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Back over the middle, breaking tackles. The problem with the Lions, though, is they're trying to make too many big plays, so they're kind of holding the ball up,
Those are the types of
not
plays
just
I
getting
probably
down.
wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. This deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap.
Oh, tough catch. Not a touchdown, but a tough catch right there. Cole Komet stepping up. All right, let's see if the running back can get in. Looks like James Robinson in there now. They give him the ball. Oh, the defense steps up. Frank Ragnow. Oh, when it just keeps getting worse.
During that run,
It just keeps getting worse
we got one of those big
for the Lions. Frank Ragnow, the superstar center.
Get a report from Vegas after this.
Ragnow down with an injury. Let's see. Joe Burrow is tied for the 3rd best overall quarterback behind Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen. Which, I mean, Dak's technically not far behind him either. Bro, what is happening?
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time.
Go down. 4 fumbles. The Broncos defense definitely came in here with a game plan of holding players up, go and punching the ball out. If you look at it, every fumble has been the first guy makes the hit, holds on to the guy. They don't actually tackle. They're holding on to him, and everybody's punching at the ball. It was an aggressive defense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
How did that get broken? How did he slip out of there? Gus Edwards.
14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Edwards. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Lions fumble the Super Bowl fact. Oh, he's there.
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle.
I mean, you did run the ball. 4 minutes left. I don't see a comeback coming, but at this point, if you're Justin, you just want to see your team show some fight, right? At this point, you just want your team to show some fight. Bro, go down. That's what I'm talking about, though. Every tackle by the Broncos isn't to tackle the guy. It's literally just to bear hug him and hold on. Right? Every tackle by the Broncos, I want to know how to get my team to do this. Every tackle. I want to cry. We don't need fight. He said, fuck it. Everybody's getting cut anyway. Just that everybody's out. I'm fucking cleaning house. But, like, nobody's tackling the tackle. Every tackle is to hold on to him and punch the ball out. It's wild. I've never seen this bad before. 30-13 right now. Dak Prescott just panicking here. Bro, go down. Slide, you dumbass. Same old Lions would have lost the lot. That's true. That is true, Justin. This is not your normal Lions. Broncos with a great season. Great cap to the season. Joe Burrow going to win his first Super Bowl ever. Congratulations to Joe Burrow. Super wins his first Super Bowl. Bro, that almost got picked. That was almost picked off. Forward. I'm surprised. This Broncos defense definitely playing way better than I thought they would have. Super, it's a great question. He's got Truz. I don't know. Yeah, the Broncos defense playing way better than I thought they would. Way better. I really thought this was either going to be the I thought this would go one of two ways. We were going to see a defensive juggernaut battle, right, where the Broncos are struggling to score and the Lions offense was struggling, but I wasn't expecting the Broncos defense to show up the way they did. Ooh, big catch. Runs it out of bounds. Doesn't even try. Yeah, he left the fumbles to the rest of the team. Great catch right here. He lost him a little bit.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller,
just a great adjustment on the ball. Great adjustment on the ball. Marquez Valdez-Scantling using his size.
Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Joe's going to come out and throw a pick six. 356 yards, no TDs. Get in there.
That's good for a gain of 6.
A touchdown makes it a 10-point game. Oh, damn, what a catch. Booth review, give him the damn touchdown. Give him the touchdown. Hey, what are we doing? Let's give this man a touchdown. He's got possession. Just let it be. Damn. That does make it a 10-point game. At this point, the Lions need to get a fumble. I mean, we've seen ridiculous things happen, right? That didn't even look like it. Yeah, they didn't even look at his feet. Call do-over. Just because, like, nope, run this shit back. If that's not a catch, what the fumble is. Right? Justin, facts. He's like, if that's not a catch, but the fumble was? Bro. Right? That's a fumble that shouldn't have been. Oh, they going for the onside kick? What are we doing? I don't like the onside kick call there. Super Bowl best 2 out of 3? Nah. You get one shot at the Super Bowl. Only one shot at it.
Chances of getting that done, slim and none.
Just like, no, I'm pretty sure we agreed.
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Yeah, that's Madden being Madden. Facts. Facts. If you're the Broncos, you just run it. But you gotta hope you don't fumble too. I'm in for 2 out of 3. Nah, not how it works. What's up, Brandon? How are you? Brandon's like, no. I voted. We can do 2 out of 3. Brandon's like, no. I voted on the Lions. We're 2 out of 3. I need a Lions miracle. Super's gonna be too insufferable. I might have to mute him. I've already done. Justin's like, he's been. Oh no! Right up the middle by Gus. Gus goes right up the middle. That one should put it away. Warm her up quick. Y'all are a great team with great coaching management. Great win.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second
Do,
down
re,
coming
mi, fa,
up.
sol,
Now the
la,
defense will
ti,
burn
do.
their third and final timeout.
Start warming
As
her
they'll
up.
Get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Have to.
That's all, folks.
7. And they take a knee.
Ugh.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game.
All right, let's get it out. Justin, great season. Honestly, one of the best seasons I've seen. Did not expect your team. I thought your team would be good. Was not expecting your team to be that good this season. Obviously disappointing the way it ended for you. Super. Bunch of assholes. I take back anything nice I was about to say. Gonna kick a field goal as the time expires. What a jerk move. Congratulations, Super. Steal his player, right?
For the victors, getting to hoist that
I don't need to live in reality.
You know, we've talked
Super,
to guys
congratulations.
and they say there's no
Way to cap
better
off
feeling
a
in
great
sports.
season.
I don't know how
15-2 is amazing.
the
Winning the
journey to
Super Bowl is
get to this
amazing.
game is
Joe
incredible.
Burrow gets a
And then
Super
to
Bowl.
finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on. That's just got to be absolutely amazing.
JC, that's a good
The
point.
task,
You're not wrong, Super.
incredible.
JC struggled.
The accomplishment,
My guy, Nick coming in with the gifted sub to Super for winning the Super Bowl. That's what's up, Nick. Hey, appreciate it, Nick. Thanks again. Super, as always, pay it forward in some way, shape, or form to somebody. What are they? Oh, yeah. I forgot about them, too. Yeah, you can either do them or we can do them. We can do them tomorrow. But if you want to do them now, do them. I'm not that worried about it. Scratch away. Super in the Broncos, winning the Super Bowl. He did all right. I mean, he got torched by Paris Campbell, I believe. But other than that, like, you didn't really see the ball right there. I did get a little torch there, but other than that, you really didn't see anybody dominating JC. Does he fit? Oh, he's fit. I believe he's tall. He's Joe Burrow's literally like the ideal like size of a quarterback. Yeah, Paris Campbell definitely faster. Paris Campbell got him on that route. It was a great route. It was a great route. Paris Campbell, honestly though, Paris Campbell in the second half ain't do shit. Paris Campbell had 7 catches, 123 yards in the first quarter, I think. And then after that, you never saw him again. Is it the 17 points in the second quarter by Denver was a difference? I got you, Super. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Super. DP gets beat. Just yeah, Hunter Renfrow. Right here, though, like honestly, he did backpedal a little bit, but it's just a great route. Paris Campbell sells us like he's going inside seam, so there should be a safety, right? There should have been a safety, and then he cuts it outside, and it's too late for JC. And then Paris Campbell did a great job of creating separation at the last second. He kind of slows down in front of him and then creates that separation, goes and gets it. It's a great throw. Yeah, turn about the 35. He needs to turn a little bit sooner. All right, back in the first quarter. This one, though, this had me worried for you. Super, be honest. Super, I want your honest, not the BS, like, talking shit. Give me your honest opinion. When this happened, were you worried? He's going to turn. He looks to throw. What? All right, if you watching, Isaiah Rodgers breaks off of the deeper receiver, makes the perfect read. He's already breaking on it. He sees it, knows it's coming, breaks on the ball, snags it, gone. You weren't worried about Joe? You weren't worried about the game? I was worried for you. I was worried for you at that point. With the 56-yarder. This one, I'm still not sure about this one. Still not worried about this one. Like, watch. Catch. All right. It's in his hands. That's one, right? 1 foot. This is his first step. That's one step. There's no football move made, and then an immediate punch out. He said I was worried until about 8 minutes. Yeah, the fumble starts to add up. Chris, the Broncos won, Chris. I still don't think this is a catch. I'm just saying, obviously Madden ruled it a catch, so it is a catch. But if you look at that, definitely not at full speed. Yeah, there's no, he really just gets the one step. Right here is the catch. This is the first step of the catch, right there. He's still technically and then punch. So, to me, should have been ruled incomplete. But Madden's too stupid to actually make those kind of rules. So, it is what it is. It's a fumble. Dak, he did exactly... Chris, how do you think Dak did? He did exactly how you think he would have. Joe Burrow gets sacked here. This is just... I believe this is the Quinnen Williams sack. Nope. This is Von Miller. Von Miller's a freaking monster. This is why you pay for a veteran defensive linebacker. Just look at him set this up. Push, pull, it's textbook. That is textbook. Swim. Push, pull, swim over. Boom. Big hit on Joe Burrow. What worried me for you, Super, was Joe Burrow was going to get hit and hurt. We don't recognize Super or Hoosiers Mickey Mouse victory. We only recognize teams with Montez Sweat as legit champions. Jesus. Yeah, Chris, I'm going to it here. I'll go to it here in a little bit. Not right this second. We're going to finish up. I'll advance after I update Daddy Leagues. Hayden Hurst with a touchdown. Hayden Hurst coming back from the injury. He missed the conference. Tough break. Tough break. Who is this? Joseph runs across, reads this too late. Justin, 100%. The fumble, the turnover just added up. Yeah, Broncos won. He's already kind of overcommitted to this because he sees he's committed to the running back. He's one-on-one with the running back. But, man, if he just is in any zone, he could have picked that. If he could have read this a split second earlier. Like right here, if he's able to sit down on this, but he's already committed to the running back. Third quarter. They're not going to show all the fumbles, unfortunately. I wish they show all the fumbles as a highlight. This play, this was incredible. This is Rashawn Gary, I think. This is 4th and 1, if I remember correctly. It's a fake handoff to the fullback. Rashawn Gary's not phased at all. Fake, and he reads it immediately. Boom! Going down. Right here, Haskins. This is another one. How Haskins doesn't fumble. Oh, Justin, 100%. They used to. They're trash now. Yeah, how's he even get in there? Quinnen Williams just gets turned around on this. I believe that's, yeah, Kelsey gets him turned around. He's got his back to it. Somebody should have punched that one out. Top 3 are all gone, Justin. I have no money. So, Justin, we're going to find out. I'm going to clear, because of all the moves that we had to do, once we advance to the offseason, I will be clearing cap penalties again to clear it up. Because a lot of the cap penalties are clicking in for moves that we had to make to fix the season. So, everybody will have a chance at their free agents. I don't feel like watching the kick. I feel bad. So minimum deal and everyone else put me way over. Yeah. But we will be clearing cap penalties, so everybody's going to get a chance at their free agents. I thought this was a great play by Cole Kmet. I didn't think this was a great play by Dak, but Kmet runs a great route. Gets open, and then just takes off upfield. Needed one block. He really just needed somebody, like Olave just needs to get out in front of this, but this one, man, this one hurts. This one hurts a lot. I mean, we're at the goal line, right? Red interest. Gotcha. The block. Here's what happened on this, Justin. Watch this. So this is your blocker, right? You got the tight end coming across. Mo Alley Cox. trips over his own man, misses the block, and Robinson gets held up. And once again, a punch out. Like, I've never seen this many punch outs. I don't even know how to do a punch out. But yeah, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox, trips up, misses the block. They hold him up, punch. Yeah, Bentley was going to get there regardless, but maybe not a fumble. L1, I'm going to try it when we go to the Bears franchise, Justin. L1, I'm trying it because this shit works. Shit is goated. Marquez, this is a great catch. I'm pretty good at it. I screw it up. I need to screenshot that. I thought this was a great catch. Valdez-Scantling, using his size here, just puts his body between him and the defender. Mosses who goes out of bounds, and then he turns the field. The only thing I was disappointed here is Valdez-Scantling not attempting to get the touchdown. If you watch him, he runs it out, afraid to get hit. Yeah, he runs it out. Sorry, Nick, I just saw your messages. Yeah, he's got the speed. Pause though. Where do you want me to pause? If I was able to keep one receiver, it would be yeah, because of his size and speed. I'm disappointed he runs out of bounds here. Like I thought, fight for it. Olave getting the 0-yard touchdown. What's wild to me, Justin, is the ball is on the goal line basically, and you're in shotgun. Like, what are we doing? This is a great catch. All right, let's see Olave's route here. So Olave just gonna cut this outside. He makes a great route. Sells the inside, cuts it out, separate, make the catch. Two hands, both feet down right there. Secure it all the way to the ground. Perfect. Yeah, let's line up and run. Done. Yeah, QB sneak would have been great. Fullback dive would have been great. And then the dick move here by Super. 0 seconds on the clock when this is hiked. They hike it at the very last second. Boom. It's good. 3 points. Makes it 33-20. The Broncos are your Super Bowl champions. Super, I will be making your banner, so your banner will get posted. I own the Lions. Careful, because the Lions, I honestly think, although I know Justin's offseason plans, but I still think the Lions are going to be a tough team. As long as Justin's running the Lions, they're going to be a tough team to beat. Nobody really ran the ball well. Like, what's funny to me is Justin's game plan was run outside. Dak Prescott led your team in rushing. Like, Dobbins only got 3 carries. Robinson at 8 for 4 yards. But yeah, honestly, GG's to both of you. All right, GG's to both of you. Gus Edwards played well. Paris Campbell, like I said, he started off super high. Cole Kmet had a good game. Valdez-Scantling with a good game. Olave used Dobbins more. Yeah, it just, I don't understand it. Paris Campbell and Olave all had touchdowns. Bowles and Kelsey. Ashley Barton gave up a sack. Justin, when that offensive line that you have starts to develop, it's gonna be really interesting if your offensive line starts to develop. Malcolm Rodriguez with 12 tackles. Leonard, a bunch of people with 2 tackles for loss. Quinnen Williams with a sack. Von Miller had a sack. Leonard and Uchi with half a sack. Marshawn Lattimore and Rogers with interceptions. This is the one. The fumble's forced. Jelani Woods forced a fumble. One or two more O-linemen. Yeah. He said, Master, you ain't getting a win on us next year. But yeah, Jelani Woods, Owusu Koromoa, underrated in my opinion for this Broncos team, gets a forced fumble. AJ Bouye, forced fumble. So 4 forced fumbles. Corey Anderson getting one. And then they recovered 2 of them, it says. Although I felt like they recovered all 4 of them, to be honest. I could have swore the Broncos recovered all 4 of those fumbles. Winfield going down didn't help. Yeah, lost 4 fumbles. That's what I thought. Bouye's still playing. Facts. Just overall, good game. Great game by the Broncos. The fumbles added up, and it was no recovering. All right, let me update Daddy League so I don't forget, because it'll screw it up if I don't. So give me a second to update Daddy Leagues. Everyone else on the block? Technically, yes, Super. I will be advancing. I will be advancing. He's a JC Dad. Everybody on the block. Let's see if anybody. Let's see what coaches got fired. So the Bengals. Oh, that was one we did. So the Chargers fired Stefanski. Let's just do head coaches. Let's just focus on head coaches. All right, Chargers fired Stefanski. Mike McDaniel from the Eagles got fired. Sean McDermott fired. I got to figure that one out. That's not true. Oh, that was me stopping, and then we'll figure that out. Let's see. These are all other ones. All right, so I think that was it. So the only coaches actually fired at the end of the season were Sean McDermott, Mike McDaniel, and Stefanski. Did we win? $1 million. Yes. $3 million? $3? I'll take it. So we got 3 back? Not bad. James Robinson? Yeah, they're signing him for 5 years. Get rid of at least 3 in trades. Yeah, he's not giving anybody away. Trust me. Like, Judson's not an idiot. He's not just going to give people away. Switch over to my profile, and then I'll advance, guys. We are going to look at something real quick, because I am curious. Would have given like 2/3 for a 1,200-yard running back. Winning $3 million would have been nice, but Army's still seeing you Monday. Oh, facts. Nick, let me tell you what. Let me win the lottery and still be in the Army. Bro, I'd be the most hated person in the Army. I would love to still be in the Army with $3 million in the bank. Because you couldn't tell me shit if that was the case. You imagine? Hey, we need you to stay late to do this. Bro, that's not happening. Hey, you got to go to this meeting. No, I don't. He is on the block, but again, 2/3. I don't know. I don't know if I traded somebody. I don't know if I would have traded him for 2/3, but he's not my running back. I wish. What's funny, Nick, is I already have a problem like speaking my mind too much. My mouth gets me in trouble at work because I tend to be a little too honest with people. So I don't know if money's gonna change my honesty with people. If anything, it's just gonna make it worse. Shining, shimmering, splendid, Jesus. Chris about to trade his whole team for Dak Prescott. Justin about to fleece the shit out of Chris for Dak Prescott. All right. Let's see here. All right, this is what I wanted to see. So we're looking at it. Waddle kept his. Knox is a super. See, like Knox going up to superstar. Defensively, Sauce Gardner got bumped up to superstar. Thompson was already a superstar. But yeah, things like so. And then watch when we advance, this will not be the same. Dealing with the Falcons due to personal reasons. Justin's like after second thought, but like Ed Oliver bumping down from superstar. I need Simmons or Bolton to go up. Not an Aladdin fan. Noted. Hi.
Oh.
But yeah, Sauce Gardner getting bumped up to superstar. I would love for him to stay a superstar. I just don't see it happening. I just don't think he did enough. He's got bench press. Let's go. And tip drill. Oh, tip drill could be nice. I prefer acrobat, but I don't change him. I don't change him. Would have wished for acrobat. He could have been in the running.
Today, do you think
Derek Jackson's a star.
Do you have your opinion on who you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
The Eagles. Who do you think is going to win?
Eagles.
Eagles too? All right, so my daughter is rooting for the Eagles tomorrow, fellas. Michael Dixon and Cade York, both stars.
I mean, like, we already have, like, all the snacks. Tons.
No, they go up too.
Like,
But yeah, it's Justin, it's really weird. Can we see draft order? Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Appreciate it, Super. I'm glad you said that. Matter of fact, here, let's do... Rooting for the enemy. So Barry Loft, these are your X Factors in the league right now. All right, I'm just going to do X Factors, not superstars. And then we'll do the draft order, Super. This is your X Factors. So Loftus, I believe I have it set where you can only have 45 X Factors for the league. So some of these are going down. But Loftus, Chase Young, Christian Cleveland, Shaquille Hopkins, Tre'Davious White, TJ Watt, Fred Warner, Jonathan Taylor, Debo, Jalen Ramsey, Kyle Pitts, Micah Parsons, DJ Moore is an X Factor, Von Miller, DK Metcalf, Christian McCaffrey, Tyrann Mathieu, Pat Mahomes, Harold Landry III. What? What? Kerry McLeod. Damn you, Nick. I still can't believe you drafted him. I wanted him so bad. George Kittle, Alvin Kamara, Justin Jefferson, Derwin James, Lamar. Would prefer something other than Trust, but it is what it is. J.C. Jackson, obvious reasons. Derrick Henry, Rashawn Gary, X Factor. Myles Garrett. Chris, it doesn't guarantee he's going to stay, which is why I'm looking at this. I want to compare it after we advance. Myles Garrett, Mike Evans, Aaron Donald, Trayvon Diggs, X Factor. Stephon Diggs, X Factor. Jordan Davis, X Factor. Nick Chubb, Joe Burrow. Some guy named Tom Brady. Because he won that damn Linebacker of the Year award. He said he stole it. Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa. So 2 sets of brothers with X Factors. CE88. Welcome to the family. Rangers. The Broncos won. Keenan Allen, X Factor. Jonathan Allen, X Factor. And Devontae. Wolf Jacobson is a superstar. Trayvon Walker, superstar. Not a lot of quarterbacks with X Factor right now. 42? Okay, so 3 more will get added. No, CE, I do not. I don't. I do, but not for this. Playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
But welcome in anyway, CE. I'm sure you're going to ask some weird stuff coming in here asking about Cash App. But you wanted Tom to be your backup? Tom's not going to be. Maybe Tom Brady Jr. Oh, all right, so 42, Nick. Let's see here. Let me check, make sure Daddy League's updated. Let me double check, make sure Daddy League's updated before we advance, because it will mess it up if I don't. Owa, yeah, Owa's a beast. All right, looks like we updated. Jair not a superstar? He probably is. Yeah, Justin, that's the most points you gave him all year. Damn. Now, it was the #1 offense. Definitely the most turnovers that you've had, I'm sure. Definitely the most turnovers your team has had. All right, so I have the 27th pick. That's not good. I'm picking 27. The Dolphins have the 12th pick. I'm going to three-peat. Good luck, Hoot Super. We're coming for you, Super. Don't get it twisted, man. We're coming for you. Dolphins picking 12. The Eagles with the #3 pick. Eagles with the #3 pick. The Falcons picking 20th. Chris, you're picking 20th. The 49ers. Our state's in the 49ers picking 11th. The Giants picking 18th. Jaguars with the 9th pick. Jets have, so Hoosier and the Jets got the 13th pick. The Lions picking 31. Picking 31. The Packers with the 21st pick. Panthers with the 6th pick. He said Justin's picking 20th. The Patriots with the 14th pick. My phone's buzzing, sorry. All right, the Raiders. Tony and the Raiders with the 29th pick. Nobody's the Jag, Super. Nobody. The Rams have the 5th pick. Now you got to remember, trading for a top 10 pick comes with some consequences. There's some adjustments. I forget what we set it as, but there it is. Damn it, Nick. Ha, I beat you, Nick. But top 3 pick is considered X Factor. Top 7 is going to be Superstar. Top 15 is going to get Star. So 1.5 in their trade value. Like the mock draft. Oh, I gotcha. See Nick winning? Listen, Justin, that's not important. What's important is what I see. Nah. The Ravens picking #2. Ravens with the #2 pick. Saints picking 7th. So Chef Boy Cody picking 7th. The Seahawks. Warfare and the Seahawks with the 30th pick. The Steelers coming in at #10. Texans. All right, so the Texans have a #4 pick. All right, so Tyler and the Texans getting pick 4. Titans picking 16. Vikings at 15. Like a top 5 pick, but I'll settle for 3 or 4 first. Yeah, that's true. I think it's going to be an interesting draft, Justin. I don't know if you need to be in the top 5 to have like a good draft. The Bears picking 8. Bengals. So T-Fin and the Bengals picking 22nd. The Bills picking, so Master Football and the Bills picking 28th. All right. I pick right before Master Football. It's going to be a good day. The draft is going to be a good one. I'm picking right before Master Football. Get my QB at pick 63. Interesting. Broncos, pick #32. Pick 32 for the Broncos. Browns, no first-round picks for the Browns. Buccaneers picking 23rd. Cardinals at 26. The Chargers have the #1 pick. The Chargers with the #1 pick. Chiefs picking at 19. Colts picking 24th. The Commanders picking at 17. So Stag and the Commanders picking 17. And me. Did I miss it? Who has the Browns first round pick? Somebody should have 2 first round picks, and I missed it somewhere. Because the Browns don't have a first round pick, so who has their pick? Oh, the Texans? You're right. The Texans picking 4th and 25. I believe they're the only team with 2 first round picks. Chargers have the 16th pick as well. Nope. He said, damn, Texans got a stud rookie. They're not going to want Dak. No, yeah, he got Brody Thomas. He doesn't need Dak. The Texans could make a huge leap in their team if they draft well. So the draft will be big for the Texans. Draft is going to be huge for the Texans. But, all right, let's go ahead and advance, guys. All right, we're going to force advance. Just being sure. Yeah, Tyler could really have a team set up because he's got a solid defensive tackle they drafted, a stud at quarterback. So, like, kind of the centerpiece of both your offense and your defense are set. So, he said 20 and Daddy Leagues has it at 44. All right, so there could be 40 up to. So Nick, I don't know if they count the 45 like before the draft. So I don't know if the league adjusts to give you 45 before like the draft. Dak stayed superstar after the advance. All right, hold on, let me drop my big head out of this. All right, Nick, can you screenshot that for me, or somebody? Oh, let me get rid of the DADDgamer name too. Hold on. Feel like after the Super Bowl maybe? Yeah. But all right, so your season wrap up. Joe Burrow wins Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl champion, 4-time Super Bowl champion, Denver Broncos, 33-20. Jalen Hurts MVP, 2 Supers Year Coach of the Year. Jonathan Taylor Offensive Player of the Year. Trayvon Diggs wins Defensive Player of the Year. Matt Lawrence Rookie of the Year, and Jamil Stovall, not the person I thought was going to win the actual Rookie of the Year. In the first quarter and 0 after that, yeah. Super, I'm a little surprised too, but again, I think it's the 18 interceptions. I believe it's the 18 interceptions. Here, let me get rid of the DGFL logo. There you go. Yeah, if somebody can screenshot that for me, I'd really appreciate it. All right. He actually made it so if you get 15 plus interception, it counts as a big negative for year-end awards. Oh, you're saying like for the QBs. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. You're saying for QBs that throw 15 plus interceptions? All right, let me see if any of my guys changed. Because I can look at my guys. But yeah, I know it changes them. I just don't know when. Looks like they all stayed roughly the same. Nope, Derek Jackson went down. So Derek Jackson was a star as a rookie. I felt like that was coming on, and now he's a normal. That's disappointing. He's still going to play, but... So Derek Jackson went down. Javonte Thompson went from superstar to star. Gardner keeps the superstar. I like it. Hey, appreciate it, Justin. I'm just gonna post it in the season recap channel. But Sauce Gardner keeping the superstar. Like it. Like it. Chase Young keeps his X Factor. Loftus keeping his X Factor is a little surprising. Yeah, Loftus staying X Factor was surprising. But yeah, Javonte Thompson losing his superstar is disappointing. He's still going to play. All right, let's go recap the X Factors in the league again. See if any of them changed. So Barry Loftus, see if any of these changed. These all look this. Oh, Jeff Bartow? What? Jeff Bartow is an X Factor now? He was not an X Factor a second ago. Jeff Bartow. Steve Bullock's a new X Factor. So Bullock and Bartow are new. Hopkins stayed. Let's go. Jalen Ramsey. Von Miller still an X Factor. Christian McCaffrey. Harold Landry kept his. McLeod keeps his. Like, make it make sense. These are not Colts players. Like, how did McLeod keep his, but, like, Thompson went down? I don't understand. Kittle. Derwin James, X Factor. I don't think he was before. Lamar keeps his. Let's go. Rashawn Gary. Oh, my God. So, Rashawn Gary, Von Miller, and J.C. Jackson. Bro, that defense is going to stay ridiculous. Myles Garrett here. Let's see. Diggs brothers. Nick Chubb's an X Factor. Joe Burrow, obviously. Joey Bosa, Keenan Allen, Devontae. So interesting. Jeffrey Simmons. Aaron Rodgers goes down to superstar. Dak Prescott drops down to superstar. Owa, superstar. Quentin Nelson's a superstar. Evan Neal, Jesus. Joe Mixon dropping down to superstar. Joe Mixon goes from X Factor to superstar. Trevor Lawrence is superstar. Dawson Knox getting superstar is kind of nice. Yeah, Justin, like, I don't understand the concept behind, like, who goes up and who stays. Aiden Hutchinson's a superstar. Josh Jacobs, superstar, not an X Factor. That one's interesting. I believe Deontay was right. 8 move up to superstar. Imagine, right? Tyreek Hill down to superstar. Justin Herbert, superstar. Chris Godwin, superstar. Sauce. Ekwanu, superstar. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, superstar, Nick. Ashton Davis? What? What? Dalvin Cook. Louis Cine, superstar. Jamar Chase, down to superstar. Derek Carr, superstar. Bro, come on. Really? Saquon goes down to superstar. Woozy's a superstar. Josh Allen. Jair Alexander, superstar. Josh Allen, down to superstar. Bartow goes up to superstar. The running back's a X Factor. Josh Allen drops down. Cine's hair? I didn't see it. Did I miss him? I passed him, didn't I? Damn it. I don't have any DBs as a superstar fact. Backup QB of the future? I don't know. He seems to pass him. Yeah, clearly. Clearly I passed him. I can't read this fast. I don't know why I'm... There he is. What's wrong with his hair? It's interesting. It's very interesting. All right, I gotta double check Daddy Leagues real quick. Yeah, I was saying, what's wrong with his hair? This is his hair. Mock draft. I don't know if there's a new one out yet, but we can see the latest, like whatever the last one was. Think what do they do? Mock 2. The last one was Mock 2. The order is not correct, Super. So Chris, the order is not the normal. In Madden, it looked weird. Oh, yeah. I guess I could put my face back in here, right? Just do those and the DGFL logo. But yeah, they had Master Chief. Brewers. This is going to change. Jamarcus Russell going 5 is interesting. Luke Campbell. This week, so I think I need to publish out the rosters, but this week I'll be adding in all of the 40 times and all that stuff for you guys too to be able to sort. So I think Warfare might be helping me out with that, but we're going to add in all the combine times and stuff this week. once it pops up. The way I have it set up to do the teams doesn't show me their combine scores anymore, so I have to wait till they pop up for us to throw them on the chart. Pete Lee, I feel like it's gonna change, Nick, but or Justin, for another mock. I think so. I'm about to sim past it because we don't have any staff moves to make really. But they got me taking a right tackle. He looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's a possibility that I take him. Justin Blackman Jr. Interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna sim past this week. Make sure there's nothing else to do, but we don't have any staff moves, so I'm just moving past it. So we are going to stay on re-sign players probably through Monday. Just letting y'all know, we will stay on re-sign players probably through Monday. Might not advance to free agency week 1 until Tuesday. You can all be re-signed another. Yeah, everybody's re-signed automatically. So, let me update Daddy Leagues first. I can clear cap penalty real quick after you send. Hey, I appreciate it, Warfare. Appreciate you. Warfare, just do it. So when you do it, Warfare, do it for the entire league. Like CPU and users. Preach Jones, cornerback of the future. Let me just get Daddy Leagues updated for the new season, and then I'll advance. Just trying not to screw this up somehow. Chargers having $200 million in cash. No cap penalty is scary, but okay. Yeah, because right now it's going to be a complete turnaround. It could be. It could be for them, but they show me having 49 million in cap space, I guess. But like, it's weird because like the Lions show having, it shows you have 38 million right now, Justin. Oh yeah, I think I still have Warfare listed as a commissioner because he can do things behind the scenes for me, check things and whatnot. But all right. Oh, you're commissioned too? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know. I thought we could. Maybe we can't. Oh, only I can? I gotcha. Imagine it's my money going to these players. And they fumble 4 times? Super. Would have killed him. Would have killed him. Alright. There we go. I think once I advance, let me advance. I'll advance and then we'll look at that stuff, but force advance. Only users? That might be what it is, Justin. Either way, I'll end up going back and clearing all the CPU ones then. Alright, so we are in the re-sign players. Y'all can go ahead and clear cap penalty for everybody. Take a look at, yeah, if I go to members. Oh, nope. So I can't clear their cap penalty either. I can only clear users, so fuck the CPU. Nope, I thought I could. I cannot. But yeah, like the Bengals have like 157 million in cap penalty. It's stupid. The Lions, how much cap penalty did you have? Did you already clear it? Hey man, cleared it quick. They're gonna sign people for $2 million deal anyway. Yeah, that's true. No Lions retired? Oh, let's go look. I think Warfare probably did. They were 61 million. Yeah. I don't know how much mine is. We do have a new mock draft. Let's see the retirements first. All right. Rodney Hudson. Linville, couple of Seahawks retiring. Colt McCoy, a bunch of Commanders retiring. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes.
Me and Aiden were watching Avatar and The Last Airbender. The first
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
All right, sorry. You're watching what?
Avatar and The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
And then we watched the first episode, and guess what happened?
What?
There
They
was,
bend the air.
no, like there was like a warrior. He was trying to teach the kids how to be warriors just as a kid, and then someone was like, "I gotta pee."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Listen, kid, we do not do potty breaks here. We need to go and train." He's like, "I really gotta go." And he's like, "Okay, fine. Who else has to go?" And then the whole class raised their hands.
Oh my gosh. Good story. All right. Go finish watching your show.
It wasn't even a story.
Sorry. I had to wait for my daughter to finish her story. I did not know where that story was going. I was not sure where that was going to go, Super. All right. They raised their hand. All right. Colt McCoy, Janoris Jean, a bunch of Washington Commanders. Cam Newton. Joe Flacco retires. Robert Quinn. Justin Britt. Bobby Massey. Austin Ritter. Picking outside linebacker, and he's a run stopper, not even a scheme fit. Yeah, because, you know, Rashawn Gary and Von Miller need a $113 million in cap. Damn. Yeah, that's what they're watching tonight, Chris. All right, the Falcons with a bunch of retirements, Chris. Bobby Massey, Austin Wright. Your whole offensive line, I think, retired. Raheem Mostert retiring after 9 years. That one's interesting. Tyrod Taylor says, "I'm sick of your crappy medical staff stabbing me in my lungs. I'm out." He looks real nice, though. Justin's like, "We might have to consider it. I don't know. All right, let's see. Pat Pete retires. Brandon Graham retiring for the Broncos. My mentor. Raheem, who cared? Let's see. Kyle Long. Autry for the Bills. Mark Ingram. Omaha. Trent Williams retires. Devin McCourty. Riley Reef. Nick Foles. Bunch of free agents. All right. Not a lot, though. There is a notable name missing. There's two notable names to me missing. But there's a notable name missing. And his name is Tom Brady. Tom Brady did not retire. Will look real good next to Rodrigo, right? Could be a middle linebacker. I want to sign Devin, but I seen you made him. I wanted to sign Devin, but I seen you made him bad. Oh, Devin McCourty? Yeah, Super. It was because he retired in our other one. He's coming back. Tom and A.A. Yeah, both of them. Both of them stay. Yeah, Chris, your whole O-line retired, basically. No Cowboys retiring. Let's go. All right, let's look at the new mock. This is the newest mock draft. All right, they have a defensive lineman going number 1 to the Chargers. 4 mid and 4 short. Yeah, he's going down. Jamarcus Russell Jr. going to be in Baltimore. Jamarcus Russell Jr. going to be in Baltimore. That one's an interesting one. They now have Pete Lico going number 3 to the Eagles. What's the highest score that I've gotten in Madden? Not a lot. No, in this Madden, on all Madden, not a lot. But I'm not very good at the game, Manuno. How are you, Manuno? No, I don't know. Yeah, probably something like 27. It's not great. No, I've scored, 43, I think, against the, if he's higher than a 73, I will be too. Like, the C's make me worried. Like, drafting a quarterback this high, 27 for you. I want to say it's like 40. I've scored 40. I think I've scored 50 before. Like, when everything's going right, but no. Against all pro, I can definitely score a lot. Cody Adams, the second, going to the Texans. Got me drafting a day 3 left tackle. Hey, I'm going to have to go check him out now. Warfare. I have to go check him out. But yeah, they got Cody Adams, the second, going number 4. That'd be wild. Evan Cooper to the Rams. Bro, I wish. Let this man fall to me. Evan at 95%. I can see a bit more about the QBs. Gotcha. Master Chief going to the Panthers. Master Chief going to the Panthers. Luke Campbell to the Saints. They solved their Zach Wilson problem with Luke Campbell. So I threw him on the board, right? Like, he kind of, anytime the mock has a day 3 guy going in round 1, he's on my mock draft. Like, he's on my board. Zach Adams to the Jaguars. He looks impressive. Paul Hutchins to the Bears. Jordan Brooks. Jordan Ross, wide receiver. That is John Ross's younger brother. Going to the 49ers. Left in Devin James. Lamar Samuel to the Jets. Spencer Mack, the 6'4", 275-pound running back, going to the Patriots. Boy, that, I know Feeb's not running the Patriots, but that is the most Feeb 10 pick I've ever seen. That would be the most Feeb 10 pick ever. Spencer Mack to the Patriots. I had a great day, Manuno. I had a great day. Sorry, I just saw your comment. I had a great day, though. It was not bad at all. We didn't do much. Didn't do much. Watched the newest episode of Last of Us. I forgot to say that earlier. Watched the newest episode of Last of Us. And, boy, let me tell you what. That show is amazing. All right? Amazing. That is easily my favorite show out right now. How you jump up 18 spots? You show out. You're a 6'4", 275-pound running back. Can't be tackled. Go back to pick 7 at the end, please. I want to compare what you see to my 100%. Here you go. I'll go back to him, though. But yeah, Spencer Mack to the Patriots now. Tevin Hurd, cornerback to the Vikings. Adrian Purdy. He's 6'4", 259. Whew. Oh, fat. Oh. Yes. Justin. I was literally having flashbacks to playing the game when it first came out while watching the show. It's so good. So good. My wife played the game briefly, but she didn't play very far into it. So she never even got to that part of the game. And boy, let me tell you what. I was very good about staying quiet. She did not know what was going to happen at the end. She was not prepared. I knew what was going to happen, wasn't prepared. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. Just know that, like, even knowing what was going to happen still hit me. Defensive tackle Johnny Bravo going to the Commanders. CJ Bishop to the Giants. So day 3 defensive tackle. Day 3 defensive tackle. Projected in the first round now. Talk about it. Come up. Matthew Stoudemire to the Chiefs. Texas-ish, Nick. Texas-ish. Texas Permian Basin, it's got to be like a phony Texas, but still Texas. He's 6'9". Bruh. This dude is 6'9", 276. 6'9". He's massive. John Carrington, outside linebacker. Waiting to happen. We heard about him. With C Blockshed, no way he goes that high. No, I don't think so either. The A finesse move is interesting, but like no power move, no tackle, C Blockshed. Ain't no way. Jeremy Slate, linebacker to the Packers, looks pretty decent. I would probably take Slate. Let's see. Phillip Jones to the Bengals. Kalen Royal, Juan Murray. Right tackle to the Colts. Stephen Steele probably would be the guy he drafts instead. Justin Blackman. They got me taking a right end, which is interesting because I do plan. He's a string meat. Yeah, that's true. Preach. Still 22. Is that who that? Oh, yeah. Phillip Preach Jones. You're right. But yeah, they got me taking Matthew Scott. He played at the wrong Texas school, though. It looks okay. A tackle, B power move, B to D finesse move. C Blockshed, I would prefer better. I am making the move to a 4-3. All right, so I'm probably going to fire my defensive coordinator, hire a new guy, make the switch to a 4-3, right? So I am making the move. Even though my defense played very well, we are moving to a 4-3. I feel like my team is built to be a 4-3 better. They got Travion Gaddis going to the Raiders. Archinimus Pierman to the... So this is going to be an interesting time. They got me Master Football, and Tony. So it's all users at the end of the draft, and I get to start it. If you don't count these two. But from 27 on, all users, and I get to steal every one of y'all's players. 32 are 1 through 5, nothing else. Really wish I'd done worse. Pick 31 is lame. That's true. That's true. Pick 31 is just disappointing in the sense of like, you know you had it, lost it, and now you're drafting at the end. Left tackles, a lot of left tackles going here. Man, let me tell you what. Sean Steele, if he had an A for run block, he's going a lot higher. Jaleel Roach actually looks pretty good. Not going to lie. This run stopper looks like he'd be pretty decent. And a right tackle going to the Broncos. Hey, yo, distribute these points. Oh, my bad. Justin said, yeah, give my points away. My bad. I do have to give these points. All right. The Broncos, with only 4% of the vote, collect on 26,511 points. Yep, sorry to see him go, Justin. 300 to 9,974. Damn. This man put 300 out there, won 900 and 9,000. Jesus. Oh, you wanted me to, sorry. You wanted to see like the whole thing for pick 7? Luke Campbell. Elongated motion with a quick release. That makes me a little nervous. And I'm still at 45K, Justin. Nice, nice. Yeah, elongated motion with quick release is kind of sketchy. Beautiful spiral, though. Avoids sacks by throwing the ball away. Loves to scramble around a little bit. He's a field general. Gets happy feet under pressure, though. Please drop. The great to elite acceleration is pretty, and great to elite speed's very interesting. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Great to elite speed, great to elite acceleration. Only decent to solid throw power, though. He looks pretty decent, not gonna lie. The injury C to F would worry me. Injury C to F would worry me. But other than that, man, everything else looks pretty good. Cleveland's 22 and an 86 X Factor. It's scary is what it is. Warfare, that's scary. Can you look at the Rutgers running back? Similar height and weight to Spencer. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a look at him. Let me go see Jamarcus. Here we go. So Jamarcus, 6'7", 260. Fast, over-the-top motion. Vast majority of success comes while in the pocket. So he's not scrambling. Throws a great spiral. Could use some improvement recognizing pressure. That is the player note that would worry me the most about Jamarcus Russell. Doesn't recognize pressure. Not good. I've taken a good look at Mr. Luke Campbell. The lack of throw power would worry me a little bit, Justin. But, I mean, in a league like this, it might work. Great to elite throw power. So you know he's got a cannon. Yeah, either not good or he's completely fearless. Who knows, Jeff? Who knows, Super? He's not going anywhere. He's not athletic. Well, under pressure is an A, so maybe he's not bad. Under pressure is an A. Maybe he's not bad. His throw stats look pretty decent. Awareness is an A. Hey, he might not be bad. Jamarcus might not be bad. Evan Cooper, I think, is the next Christian Cleveland. Like, if you're looking for a Christian Cleveland type player, Evan Cooper's your guy. Looks to rip the ball away. Good discipline. Doesn't get flagged much. Motor runs through the whistle. He has the bull rush. He can swim over. All right. Has the spin move. He's a big hitter. Like, he's got all the traits. Great to elite acceleration. Great to elite change of direction. Great to elite speed. Only solid to good strength, though. The strength worries me. Solid to good strength, not great. But this looks great. A tackle, A pursuit, A power move, B play rec, A awareness. Yes, please. Nothing below a C except for maybe injury and stamina. 100% still getting ranges is the dumbest thing. Even dumber than that Olave fumble. Yeah, that is dumb. I didn't think that's how that went. I think I had one guy in this draft at 100%. Who did I have? I had a guy. There we go. Jeremy Slate. I have him at 100%. Oh, you're talking about like for the physicals? Justin, you're talking about 100%, but having the physicals as a wishy-washy? I think it's because they haven't done the combine yet, though. But yeah. But yeah, as far as skills, I don't have any ranges for the skills. Not gonna lie, other than the crappy finesse move. Mike Vick's Mike Vick's dog. That is such a troll ass name. That's such a troll ass name. Mike Vick's dog. Welcome into the chat. Sorry. I should not laugh at that. That is not funny. Power moves D. So Jeremy Slate, not great for a 3-4. If you run a 3-4, you don't want Jeremy Slate. You run a 4-3 though, this dude's a monster. Can't cover well. How are you, Mike Vick's dog? Who's your favorite team? Why is it the Cowboys? Great to elite speed for him too. Let's see here. Master Chief, 6'7", 285. Wish me luck on these resign. Hey, Justin, good luck. I would say if there's guys you really want, overpay them. Like, overpay. I'm a Falcons fan, so let me laugh about that. Last chance for my whole team. Yeah, I mean, you can still franchise somebody, but yeah, I would definitely shade towards the player-friendly to very player-friendly range. You should have the money to pay him. Like, with the way that the not mock draft, but the fantasy draft works, like, you got money for the first couple years. This guy looks pretty. The skills don't look like they're there for Master Chief. MJ Vick coming to the DGFL. Oh no, I love Mike Vick. Don't get it wrong. I'm a big Mike Vick fan. All right, I'm a big Mike Vick fan. So bring him in. I don't support the decisions he makes, but as a player, I was a big Mike Vick fan. All right. So Master Chief, I don't like his skill set, but he's intriguing as a 6'7", 285-pounder. 7th rounder, nice. Super, make sure you put it into player creation. You only have 18 million if you resign to just 13 million? Crazy. That's kind of crazy. Hold on. I was supposed to look at the other running back. I told Super I'd look at the other running back. Where's that running back? Not Mac. Where'd he go? Damn, he dropped. This guy, Deion Jackson, out of Rutgers. Deion Jackson out of Rutgers. 5'9", 270 pounds. He is a literal bowling ball. Creates yards after the catch. No kidding. Who's tackling this guy? Avoids big hits following catches. He is the big hit following a catch. Fights for every single inch as a runner. He's 270 pounds. Of course he fights for every inch. Needs to work on simple concentration drops. Chris Olave's off the board. Oh, signed him? Re-signed him, Justin? Nice. Covets ball security over everything else. Like it, like it. Wait. Wait. What am I waiting on? What are we waiting on, Nick? Marginal to decent speed. Avoids the hit on the catch, Nick. Avoids hits on the catch. Marginal to decent speed. Poor to marginal acceleration. Bro's not moving anywhere fast, but he's a literal truck when he does move. A stiff arm, A trucking, A break tackle. Lion for life, he said. Damn. Yeah, like Deion Jackson, he's going to be a guy, he's not going to ever get a 10-yard run. But he's going to probably get you 5 yards a carry. Like, he's the epitome of that 5 yard per carry. Isn't also after the catch. That's true. That's true. But yeah, like, he's going to get you 5 yards probably. He'll drag somebody for 5 yards. He's not juking. F juke move, he's not going to juke you. He's literally just going to run you over. Him and Mac are going to be fun to watch. Got old Ray Jennings out of Florida State. Great to elite change of direction. I kind of like that in my running backs. Chase, was your whole offseason plan? Super. Listen, man. You won a Super Bowl. Give the rest of us a chance. I'm just kidding. Go for it. But pretty sure Chase is getting franchise tagged. Pretty sure Chase will get franchise tagged. Anybody here worth... All right, you're all just getting normal upgrades. I'm a little upset over Javonte Thompson dropping down from Superstar. That's highly disappointing. And really, the other one is Derek Jackson dropping down. I plan on using the shit out of Derek Jackson. We still are, but... Oh, Oliver going down really hurts. Now, if I resign, it says I'll have 73 million. I'm so confused. That's very confusing, Justin. That's very confusing. Sauce being a superstar, though, y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. Sauce Gardner, superstar? Bro, come on now. We're coming for it. Man coverage all day. Look at this. 88 man coverage. Let's go. This dude's going to be a... Hey, we're coming for JC's title. JC and Trayvon no longer going to be the best NFC cornerbacks. Lamar's up to a 94. Let's go. I guess technically a 91. He's a 94 with morale. Only 87. It is, Justin. We lowered him back down to what he was in ours. So we lowered him back down. He would have been a lot higher if we left him alone. But when we rebuilt the league, we dropped him back down to what he was before. So getting him up to an 87 is impressive. Because I want to say he was like an 78, 80, somewhere in there. He was like an 80, I think, in our previous start of the season. So I think I had him up to an 80. So we dropped him back down to an 80. So he went up a good bit. Olave's your only re-signing? Really? Lamar's 96 speed is crazy. 89 deep accuracy. We're actually getting to a point where Lamar can throw that thing. Rest don't fit the new team look. Uh-oh. Oh, Justin, we're going all in on the new team, huh? Going all in? Justin said we didn't have a team that could win the Super Bowl, so time to blow it up. Jackson going down is so disappointing. Kadarius Toney on the block. Garrett, if you're looking for a wide receiver, come talk. Garrett Wilson, Kadarius Toney on the block, guys. Dawson Knox being a superstar, that's going to be huge for me. That's huge. He's up to an 88. He's an 86 technically. But being a superstar is massive in this offense. Because he's now a perfect fit for my offense. Balance beam. Would have preferred something better than balance beam. But third for Toney. Super. When I said come talk to me, I meant like with sanity. Come talk to me with some sanity. Deep out elite's going to be nice. Go ham in free agency week 1. On 5. You got 5 bids, Justin. You get, was it? I think it's 5. I believe it's 5 bids in week 1. But like I said, we're going to stay on re-signing for at least through Monday. All right. It's going to stay on re-signing through Monday. It is what it is, guys. I want to give people a chance to re-sign their players. And me time to kind of do it for them. I don't even know who I need to re-sign. Who's not coming back? We'll probably bring back Robert Hunt. Probably going to bring him back. 5 bids week 1, 10 week 2, infinite week 3. Humble yourself. That's fair. To be honest, Super, I don't think I would make a trade with the Super Bowl winning champion. But it's out of like the fact that I'm trying to win one, right? So price, yeah. Like you're paying the Super Bowl winner price. Like that's a first. I need your first round pick for Kadarius Toney. That's the price. You want a Super Bowl. I can't just give you another playmaker. Plus, what sort of idiot goes, you know what? I'm going to give Joe Burrow a playmaker like Kadarius Toney. Although he fumbles a lot. I can't do it, Super. I can't do it. Cade York's gone. Hated having him as a kicker. The rest of these guys might go. Terrence Steele's gone. Mayfield, Quinn. I mean, there's some depth we're giving up, but probably bring back Wilbon. Might as well be a second. True. Exactly. I'll take your first because it is a second. Schwartzer. The only nice part about the 32nd pick, Justin, is you can get the guy that you're worried about being taken in the second round and lock him in for, was it 5 years, I think? Yeah, a lot of these guys are going to go. The only ones I'm really going to probably consider bringing back, Wilbon, Mayfield as a depth guy. Steele's gone. Ogun Joby doesn't fit the new scheme. Godchild, maybe. And Robert Hunt. Just not ready to do it yet. Not ready to make the offers yet. Thought they got rid of it for that reason, for no reason. I don't know. I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see the option for 5th-year option, and we're all listed as coaches, so I think we would have had the option, but I never saw it pop up. My defensive coordinator already is prepared to switch to a 4-3, so we're not going to fire him. Not going to fire him, but instead of running my head coach, so my head coach is going to give up play calling duties on the defense and maybe on the offense. Offensive scheme, vertical zone run. We might find a vertical zone run, and I'm going to let him run his 4-3 defense. So we're going to let the coordinators take over. Our head coach is being tasked with Dougie P. What? Oh, Peterson? He's my offensive coordinator on the Bears franchise, Choke. 4-3, the new meta. I actually like the 3-4 super. I like the 3-4 a lot. Justin's running a 3-4. You saw how that defense played. My issue is my team is built, and I'll show you why I want to switch. Right? Here's the reason I want to make the 4-3. My team is more 4-3 oriented. Because Chase Young's going to do better in a 4-3 than he was as an outside linebacker. Oliver can slide back inside to defensive tackle, and it gives me Hamilton and Oliver. I need another end, but Loftus, this is the real reason, Super. I want Loftus to get featured in my defense. Yeah, it worked great last season. I want Loftus to be featured, and he doesn't fit a 3-4 at all. And he's not a great middle linebacker. I would have shifted him in. So we're probably going to go Nick Bolton, slide Simmons to the outside, Nick Bolton in this. I'm going to slide one of these two to the outside. I just haven't decided which one yet. And then Loftus is going to stay on the outside. So we're going to go with a 4-3. I don't know which 4-3 version we're going with. And I'm debating changing up the offense. But, I mean, we may change up the offense. I really want Lamar to throw the ball more. Slide Simmons to safety. So technically he is a safety in Madden right now, Justin. The issue is like linebacker to safety and vice versa. Safety down to linebacker is one of those where I would have the league vote. So that's one of the like not allowed moves, even though it happens, right? I got it that it happens. Personally, I would love Simmons as a safety just because of the flexibility of being able to use him as a sub linebacker, safety, slot corner. And it's something that I may propose that I would like to move him back to safety. He is a safety in Madden currently. So it might be one that I slide in as a vote for the league. And if the league says I can move him to safety, I slide him back to safety. Super Bowl's in 17 hours. Nico Collins is a better Dalvin Washington. Yeah, he played more safety. I would like to make him a safety, but what it is, we had him, he was a linebacker when we started this league. So it's just not a move that we allow usually. And it would be one that would have to be voted on. He is a safety in real life. He's a massive safety, but he's a safety. He'd be a safety that would essentially get like killed in coverage probably. And honestly, like, yeah, he started as a middle linebacker and then got moved midway. And if I'm being real, right? If I'm really being real, all right, about what the move I would like to make. Yeah, he doesn't really have a position, but there's no way for Madden to register that, right? But if Thompson was bigger, he's not quite big enough. He's only 217 pounds. But what I would really like to do is like if Thompson was like 230, I would have tried to make the argument to flip flop the two of them. Right? Let me bring Thompson down to linebacker because he can't cover and he's a run support guy, and push Simmons back to safety. So what I would have asked is if I could just switch him. I'd still like to switch him. He's just a little undersized to play linebacker in my opinion at 217. So I'm not going to do that. But would have loved to have because what'll happen is if I can put Simmons at safety, he'll be the safety, but he's also going to be my sub linebacker and slot corner, and then Thompson will play whenever he's not. Moved him to outside linebacker, became the best pass rusher. And Justin, that's the exact reason we no longer allow that move. Is because when we had the playing league, right? We allowed there was a guy in here called King Nesta, right? And we allowed him to move at the time Hamza Nasruddin to linebacker. So he was a safety, but he was a little bit big to be a safety. So he asked to move him to linebacker, and then all of a sudden it was like that dude was getting 30 sacks a year, and it was like, bro, like what do we do with this? So it's no longer like it's one of those where it's an exception to the rule. You got to ask for permission essentially. And anytime any of those come up, I always put a vote to the league. It's the same thing. We treat the same for trying to move a wide receiver to running back, although I recognize that it happens, right? I recognize that in the league, wide receivers move to running back all the time. We just make it where you got to get a vote, and essentially we allow the league to vote on it before the move happens. If you can make a good argument for it, by all means. You know, if I got a wide receiver who truly can't catch, Hamza at a strong safety. Yeah, but I think he was already, a free safety or something like that. Hamza's another guy. Hamza Nasruddin just doesn't have a position, super. He's another guy that just doesn't fit. But yeah, Simmons, if I have it my way, and I'll put it to the vote. He is 238 pounds. He's essentially, I would love to move him back to safety, which is what he is in Madden right now. But I'll put an argument out there for it and see what the vote is. If the league says no, then I play him at outside linebacker. It's fine. It's totally fine. Trayvon Mooring. Deshaun Elliott's actually pretty good. My issue is I have almost too many safeties, right? We got Trayvon Mooring, Deshaun Elliott, and Thompson. Thompson got a little bit exposed in coverage. Would have preferred him to play better in coverage. Tyron Shoyinka may make the move down to defensive end if he can pass rush. He's a speed rusher, so he may slide down to defensive end with the change to the 4-3. He's not super fast or anything crazy. He's 260. He fits. I think he'll fit as a defensive end. Him and Chase Young, and then slide Ed Oliver back inside where he played better. Booth and Terrell. Terrell only AJ Terrell Jr. being a star player is wild. Can we revote on moving Dalvin to tight end? I mean, Super, you can put it back in there. I just don't think it's for the same reason it got denied last year. I think the league would deny it. Just my opinion. But it really is his speed. It's the fact that he'd be in the top 3 for speed at tight end immediately. Is probably what's going to make people vote him as a no. Whereas, I feel like I can make the opposite argument on Simmons on moving him to safety. And, part of my argument would be he's too fast to be a middle linebacker. His 93 speed at middle linebacker is ridiculous. Right? I believe he might be the fastest. He's either the fastest or damn close to the fastest. Right, strength and blocking would be another reason for no. But yeah, the strength and the fact that he's not a great blocker would probably be another reason for no. He's one of the I think we looked at it, he'd be one of the skinniest tight ends, I believe. He's not the skinniest or anything like that, but he'd be one of the skinniest. He is the fastest. I just didn't know if anybody had been drafted that's faster. I didn't know if there was anybody in the draft faster. So, like in my Bears franchise, I have Owen Papo, who's faster at 94 speed, but he's a created player. Oh, let's go look. Pretty sure he's the fastest, which again would be part of my argument on why I should move him out of. Devin White's as fast. So it's him and so Devin White, Isaiah Simmons. Troy Anderson is a close. Troy Anderson at 92 speed. Christian Harris. So I mean there is people that are as fast. Clavion Chasen at 91 is a little shocking. But I mean there's definitely some 90 speed guys. But 2 speed upgrades in year 1? Jesus. Again, super, like I said, I'll put it out there. The off season is when we make changes. So you can put it out there like for the vote. If you want to make a vote like, hey, I'm going to put him in an off season program where we're going to beef him up, but that beefing up is going to slow him down, then maybe you have a better argument. Super, the reason, and again, Super, I wish we could, right? I wish I could just allow it to be free. The only reason we can't is Madden is too easy to cheese. It's too easy to like, so an example would be, right? Here's another argument on not moving tight ends to wide receiver to tight end. Is because tight ends get insane upgrades. If you look at your tight end, when your tight end makes an upgrade at each marker, the number of things that get upgraded is wild, right? It's crazy the number of upgrades they get. All right. And the realism part, but like, so let's say a guy like my wide receiver, I'm gonna use mine instead of yours, right? So like, if I wanted to, and if I wanted Washington, or not Washington, where is he at? Derek Jackson, right? If I wanted Derek Jackson to be my number 1 wide receiver next season over Jalen Waddle, right? If I took this dude, I moved him to tight end, I focus training for 1 season, right? I put a mentor, focus train, and put him at tight end, right? Let him get all these crazy upgrades, right? He gets these crazy upgrades at tight end. And then I move him back to wide receiver. I could probably make him my number 1, right? And I would make him my starter. He'd be my number 1 tight end for a year in my offense. So he's getting stats. He would probably come back the next season from a 73 and would be pushing Jalen Waddle for the starting wide receiver position. And I would just move him back and forth, right? Move him tight end for a year, get a bunch of upgrades like Dawson Knox did, bring him back to wide receiver, and now he's goated. And I just rinse and repeat every year. I take another wide receiver, slide him over. Garrett Wilson becomes a tight end for a year. So that's the reason we don't allow it. It's too easy to cheese this Madden system. No, they get a lot of pretty... Here, let me see if I can see it. Can I look at his progression? Let's see. When was the last time I got an upgrade for him? It doesn't show it. I'm aware, Super, but what you're saying, right? I got you, Super, but what you were saying was anybody should be allowed to move anybody to any position. So if I know Garrett Wilson can get upgrades at tight end more than he gets at wide receiver, I just make him a tight end for a season, regardless of how big he is. You see the screenplay calls? Useless blocking. But no, like Dawson Knox got wild, but he was using the offense, and I was basically making sure. But yeah, a lot of times they get like 7 or 8 different upgrades with some changes. No, I agree, Super. And the meat in the middle, Super, is we allow positions, right? Any lineman can change any linebacker position. Wide receiver is what it is, right? Defensive line positions can change. Linebackers can move. Any linebacker can switch positions to any other linebacker position. This is the meat in the middle, right? I allow the outside linebackers to go down to defensive end, or defensive ends to go to linebackers when you switch from 3-4 to 4-3, right? So that's allowed. Any defensive back can change, so cornerback to safety can be changed. Yeah, spec check, run finesse, 2 run, 1 release, 1 pass power, 1 pass, 1 medium route, 1 lead block, 1 break tackle, and 1 awareness. Is that for the season, Justin, or in 1 upgrade? Because I've seen it with tight ends get that in 1 upgrade. Would not equal 1 deep threat. I don't know. I've seen some crazy tight end upgrades. But yeah, and then, like I said, any other ones that don't fit that grouping. But yeah, Justin. So usually, like when I upgrade my wide receiver, playmaker is a wide receiver one that gets a lot of upgrades, but that's possible, Super. But again, if you make a good argument, what's going to end up happening, right, Super? If you put a logical, actual good argument on why he should move, and in my opinion, you need to recognize what people are going to hate, right? So Dalvin Washington, immediately the first thing I look at if I'm making a move, like I said, if I'm moving Simmons to safety, I'm going to try to make an argument on like, I understand why you're going to say no, and here's why you should allow me to move it. So what I would do if I was you, and I really want to make Dalvin Washington a tight end because he's going to fit my team better, I'm going to look for, when I make my argument, I'm immediately going to figure out what's the first thing people are going to attack, right? Wide receiver moving to tight end. The first thing that people are going to see is he's got 90-something plus speed. He'd be super crazy. It's going to be insanely fast for a tight end. That's what they're going to argue. So you got to counter their argument, right? In some way, whether that's agreeing to lower his speed to allow the move, might be what it is. Or you need to make an argument on this is why his speed should be allowed. Because the following tight ends are built the same, and this is the comparison, right? Are the 3 catching, jumping, and routes with a release a lesser factor? I don't know. Ask Nick about release. Ask Nick how he feels about that release stat for wide receivers against his cornerbacks. But yeah, Super, like I said, if you want to make that move, you need to make the argument that, and if you make a logical argument, I promise you, myself and Nick are going to argue on your behalf, right? If you're making a logical argument, we will argue on your behalf for you. And I can usually be fairly convincing to people, right? But if you just go, I want to move him, and then the first thing anybody sees is like, you want to move him because he's got 93 speed at tight end. I'd want to make him a tight end too. A 20 drop in acceleration is kind of crazy. See, again, so you want to leave his speed at 90-something plus, like way over 90. I forget what he is. Yeah, and Nick, honestly, that might be something I could look at, right? That may be something, and Nick, maybe that's something we put back to a vote, right? These other moves will be allowed on the following conditions. That might be a thing that we can make. Because I'd be okay with it, right? The rules that we had that allowed those moves, I was okay with those. But I'm telling you, if we put this to a vote, Dalvin Washington's 91 speed, 91 acceleration. Oh, I'm aware. They are faster than 86. I got you. So, and Justin, it would be, if you're making that move from wide receiver to tight end, it would be not capped forever. You'd be agreeing to lower it down to 86 as part of the move. And I may adjust it to like 88. It might go to 88. Just because there's a lot more faster, like at that time, there wasn't as many like speedy tight ends, right? Now there's more faster tight ends. No. But again, So, and again, Justin, if he was as good as Pitts, you'd be leaving him at tight end, honestly, or you'd be leaving him at wide receiver if he was that good. So Pitts got it, freak of nature, 92 speed. 91 makes him the second fastest tight end in the league. Immediately. Right. Like, I got that Pitts isn't a freak of nature, but it would make him the second fastest tight end immediately. And then everybody else is 88. Now, what we may do is use the rule that we have, right, that Nick had that we had before in the league, and cap it at 88 instead of 86. Because there is a bunch of 88s, right? Which I'd be okay with. 87 maybe. There's a bunch of 87s that puts him in here. Drop 5 overall. I can technically go find. Let's go find out. Let's go see what he is. I don't know why I backed out of that. I think we have looked, but yeah, like I said, if I'm arguing against you, I want him to stay at 90. See, then no, it's gonna probably be a no, Super, because again, you're making this move to like not cheat it's kind of cheating the game. You're essentially going to be able to create the fastest tight end outside of Pitts. And then everybody that has a 90 plus speed wide receiver who's somewhat big is going to go, I'm also going to make it. And then we have 32 tight ends. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be a good tight end at the end of the day, but he's going to be fast and can catch. So he's going to have a low overall, but dominate. Just for shits and giggles. He goes up 3. He's a 73 overall tight end. As a wide receiver, he would go up 3 at tight end. He's a 69 at wide receiver. 70 with morale. Yeah, so he goes, so essentially what you're saying is you want to have the second fastest tight end in the league, and he's going to go up 3 overalls for moving him. Just saying. I would argue against making him the second fastest tight end in the league. Otherwise, like, everybody with a big, fast receiver just moves him. Yeah, I don't know. If it's me, right, and I won't have, like, at the end of the day, if the league votes to allow him to move him. But a lot of people are going to argue against it for those reasons. If you drop his acceleration that low, like, he's going to be terrible. Oh, Justin, when you change positions, don't exit out and save it. Just scroll over to ratings. And it shows you what their ratings are. Yeah, when you change their positions, just hit R1, go over to ratings, and it'll show you their ratings at that position. And all of their, at each different type of scheme. What was I doing? Oh, here we go. 220 pounds. Let's see. How many 222-pound tight ends are there? $230. He'd be the smallest. Nope, there we go. I got one. Dan Arnold, 220. All right, so we got one who's the same, but he's only 83 speed. I have two. Damn, are all my tight ends tiny? 238. All right, let's go. Yeah, so the other argument would be weight, right? He's too small. One tight end smaller. Happens to be on my team, but one tight end would be less weight. And Arnold's not great. But I'm just letting you know, Super. If it was me, like I said, there's going to be arguments. And anytime that you're trying to move somebody to a position that's going to immediately put them on like the edge of anywhere, right? Like at the very tip top of one spectrum or the other, right? So he's the smallest, skinniest, not smallest, skinniest tight end, roughly. And he'd be the second fastest. That's what people are going to argue against it. And probably his run blocking is terrible. I don't know why I keep exiting out of this because we keep looking at it, but so we look at where's he at? All right, so he's got 64 strength. What's his run blocking? 54 run block. So 54 run block, 64 strength. I'd let you move Josh Kirby. I don't even know who Josh Kirby is. At tight end. He's not the worst blocking tight end. All right, he'd be down here. He'd be one of the worst, but he wouldn't be the worst. And Justin, for the most part, that's essentially the rules that we have. Resigning Baker just so I can beat Dad with him. Listen, Warfare, I hope Baker Mayfield breaks his leg. Oh, high 4 wide receiver, probably, but you want to move him to tight end. He'd be the weakest tight end. Tied with this garbage dude he's a 74, but he's not good. Needed to have 60 run blocking, true. Only start him against you? Wow, that's messed up. That's messed up, Warfare. All right. I'm going to switch over to the Bears. I'm going to switch over to the Bears franchise, guys, and get some water, but I will be right back. Let me update Daddy Leagues again so it can reflect that people were signed. Who wants to buy my players? All right. Hey, guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to switch over to the Bears franchise and refill my water.